Hello and welcome back, everybody. I hope you've all had a happy new year and a very nice holiday season. We are back with our first game of the season, and hopefully there'll be many more to come. So as a bit of a review on what our players have done. Our group of adventurers have journeyed from the Wizenlands, all the way up the River Reich, completing quests, solving problems, freeing individuals from curses, and along that journey they have taken on many scars. A couple of players have been swapped out, a couple of allies have left on their own journeys or fallen by the wayside. But once in Nuln, they ingratiated themselves into the grand city and essentially became heroes of the people as they brought down a corrupt marquis who was doing evil, villainous acts on the citizens of Nuln. After solving that problem and fighting an ogre, they moved on, heading eastwards, still on the River Reich, I believe. They found themselves at an ancient woodland where one of their party had had a vision. Did they succeed in stopping that vision, or did they fail? Well, the party don't actually know just yet, but they did push on to Siegfriedhof. And there, a family was reunited and tragedy befell one within that family. One of our warband members gained more information on his curse and the thing that he let inside of him. And for those who are new to Siegfriedhof, who have never been here before, you met one of the heroes, one of the legendary warbands that saved Siegfriedhof only a few months ago from the armies of the undead that came knocking on their walls. But after an evening of drinking, for those of you in the Wolf's Head Inn, there is a lot of banter being thrown about between Humperdinck, your noble merchant lord, who is also the retainer of the warband, and the legendary warband itself, the Bloody Rain, with Damatus the Bloody and Revi, his second-hand lady. But you all enjoyed a peaceful night's sleep. Casper, essentially you were up in the late hours talking to... Damn it, what was her name? Ceres? Something or other? What was... No, it wasn't. It was Astrid. No, it was Astrid.
Yes, Astrid Fairbanks.
Because she's named after the girl from Vikings. I remember.
Oh, okay. Didn't watch Vikings. So.
It's a good series.
Fair look. Oh.
So.
Oh.
Casper, after speaking to Astrid for long into the night, she would actually bring forth a bottle of real blood wine. A bottle from Sylvain. So your thirst can be dropped down. You would have drunk with Astrid, or you would have seen her drink. So once offered, probably tell it's not poisoned.
Okay. I take it that's just equal to a normal or better blood wine?
This would actually be better. As it's come from... It's not just blood and wine mixed together. They do go through a more a brewer's technique to make theirs.
Okay.
So over your talk, last time she offered to give you the blood kiss if you wanted to try and remove the curse or stop the curse. She's not entirely sure what the consequences would be. if you give her any information more about the curse and what you've let inside of you, that opinion might change.
Yeah, well, I am refusing the offer at this moment, I should say. More of a thank you, thanks for the offer, but at the moment I want to figure things out a bit more.
Okay.
I don't want to throw extra variables into the mix.
Sure. So you did learn from her that this curse of yours is quite possibly a tool that was created by another mage. A mage of essentially legend. Long lost to human records, but still within the records of those beings who have longer lives than humans.
And this mage also is the Dancing Prince, apparently. According to her, yeah. Which is concerning me slightly, because the demon promised me that if I killed the Dancing Prince, I would become the Dancing Prince. So, I'm a little concerned about it.
For Carla, you spend the evening with your family. For any other brothers or sisters that you have in Sigfridhof soon returning, a joyous moment, maybe something that you'll always remember as you carry on with your journey, but a somber one as well, learning about what happened to your brother. And his state does not improve throughout the evening.
Yep. I don't think there's anything I can physically do to help him. I don't have any magic that'll fix this. Definitely not my fault, though.
That's perfectly fine. You can enjoy an evening at home with the money that you provided to your family. Your mother's gone out and bought basically a small banquet, a small feast for, well, at least for such a simple household, it is a banquet and a feast. You may just, keep your mouth shut that you've eaten nicer, but it's home cooking, which always has a place in the heart. For the rest of you, it's a pleasant, enjoyable evening. And as you go off to sleep the next day, or for some of you returning home before the sun rises, we are brought back in the morning. For those of you who slept in the beds, the rooms upstairs, I know the two dwarves and David would definitely be in that room. Aurelia, I believe, paid for a private room, and actually Livia would also be in the shared room.
I paid for a separate room.
So,
I mean, technically Humperdinck paid.
Well, no, you paid for a separate room, didn't you? I thought you paid for a private room.
Oh, I did pay for a private room, but I told the barman to put it on Humperdinck's tab.
Yeah, Humperdinck paid for it.
Humperdinck is paying for them whether he likes it or not, apparently.
He was splashing his cash at the time, so he took a valuable opportunity to do so.
Fair enough, I missed that, so it's on Humperdinck's tab. I missed it, so it is. It is as it is. I need. Okay, yeah. So, dawn has come, the sun has risen. There's a smell of breakfast in the air. However, for those of you sleeping in the shared accommodation room, don't have any glass around me. There's tapping on the window.
I got a question. Where am I staying?
You would have stalked. You would have stalked. You would have talked with Astrid up until just before the sun was going to come up, and then you would have returned to the pub or the boat. It is your choice.
You're gonna stalk her regardless, so
I don't think I actually accompanied the guys to the inn. I didn't actually, so it makes more sense if I went with the boat.
Sure. Okay. Also,
sorry about that.
Astrid. No, that's fine. Astrid would have also essentially told you that the barrier is disrupted at the moment. The magical barrier that she has around Siegfriedhof is disrupted. You should be able to come and go, and they're not going to raise an alarm because they know you're here. But yeah, tensions might be a bit high with the guards because they're not, just because you're here doesn't mean something else tried to get through. It's the old world. It's scary. So for those of you in the Wolf's Head Inn, there's a tapping on the window.
Get up begrudgingly and throw open the window, ready to yell at whoever it is.
So as you throw open the window, give me a 1d100, please.
Oh no.
We want a chance dice.
Oh no, okay, thank God. I was rolling over a 9 then.
Okay, so it's fine. As you get up, you kind of stumble a bit in your drowsy state. As you throw open the windows, just before you throw open the windows, you see a flap of wings quickly fly away from the window. The window bursts open, and this pigeon flies in, cooing, raising its leg.
oh no, it's about to take a shit. Run.
Does it have something on its leg?
Yes, it does. A small piece of paper.
I would like to try and take it off for the pigeon.
It stays there, and you remove the piece of parchment from its leg, and you unscroll it. You can read common, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Written in a very... who would have written this? Yeah, written in a very fancy, flowing handwriting. God, I hope this is right. In a very flowing, very artistic style of handwriting. Reads, "The Black Pit is under assault. Send any help you can. They've breached the walls."
Humperdinck.
At this time, you would hear coming out of one of the rooms, this. Is it this one?
Legion, Mortug Ascorajanus, Astidu Hasta, Aseru Daukusoro, Wordash Cry.
This is coming from one of the bedrooms within. In fact, I believe it's coming from your room. So for Blackhand, Ragnar, Livia, and David, after the window has been thrown open, this bird has Blackhand's read this. Sorry, Ragnar's read this note. A black wolf type dog thing appears behind you, shouting this out, and then charges through the building, screaming, shouting. Livia, you understand this language.
What does it say?
My master calls for aid. Lyciara requires your help. Where is the mage? And this, it's now visible, but you see it, like, as you've woken up to Ragnar throwing open the windows, and you, what the fuck? It appears, shouts this, and then charges through the door, going straight through the door.
I run out the door, not after it, and I say to Aurelia, "You get that. You're better with animals. I'm getting Humperdinck."
I'm sorry, what happened? I was still in my room as far as I know.
To Aurelia.
You
Did I say the wrong one?
You heard a even you would have heard this. Well, you heard that voice.
Literally everyone is mixing up the elves at this point.
It's the first one back after New Year's, and I'm literally dying. So.
So okay, I heard a voice, and he shouted for me to go after the dog.
Same anyway.
I shouted for Olivia to go after the dog.
You haven't seen the dog because you're in a private room. So you've heard this weird etheric shout, cry. You would have heard it coming from your room. You won't be able to see the creature because it passes through doors. It's too quick.
I think Jim was actually AFK when you played the clip.
Yeah, sorry, I had to feed the cat.
Yeah, and I
So I'd probably run after it out the door and say to Ragnar that basically what the wolf said. So that Lysiara needs our help and it's asking for.
Who the fuck is I'll tell him. Just go get it.
Gondor calls for you.
Gondor can fuck right off.
So Ragnar, as you burst into Humperdinck's room, and you can see him there holding his repeater pistol, like, what the fuck was that? What? Are we under attack? The criminal? What?
Somewhere's under attack, and they need our help. And someone called Lysiara as well needs our help. I think it might be the same thing. And I kind of hold the note out for him to read.
I just have to ask.
He gestures for you to come forwards as he's laying in bed with his pistol. There seems to be another shape under the blankets that's cowering.
Please, for the love of God, don't be David. Don't be David.
I was in the room with David. David?
No, David is not David. He takes the note and reads it. And, I don't know who this is. How? The Black Pit. Isn't that where the other group went?
I think so. The pigeon came right to our window, so.
There's screams from downstairs. Livia, as you charge after the beast, quickly putting on some clothes or putting on whatever you put on in the morning, you dash down and you can see that the barman, the little girl, and the barmaids were quite shocked, but actually no one's ever seen this dog. So yeah, they're shocked and like, what the fuck? Ah! It goes straight through the wall into the center of the square and just begins howling and shouting in its ethereal voice.
I do have to ask, did I hear what the dog said?
You don't understand the language.
No, sorry.
Yeah, you don't speak Arcanum, so you don't know what it said.
Yeah, sorry.
That's a shitty message if it only speaks in one language.
Well, its master understands it, and that's why it's going for the mage, because the mage understands it. So, Livia, you charge outside, seeing by the fountain in the square of Sigfriedhof. It's just howling out and crying out. And essentially, it's just shouting out for the mage! Mage! In a very dog-like way. Within a second, you didn't even...
general arcane language, or just specifically...
Well, you're over at your family's place.
Yeah, fair. It's probably...
So what happens when you split the party? So the people won't know what's going on.
Damn it.
By the time you get outside, Livia, you kind of look around because someone screams about there being this dog in the... You look to the side, you look back, and Belisarius... Belisarius? Yes, Belisarius is just there. kneeling down, stroking the dog, listening to him. The dog essentially says, Lysiara's under attack, Black Pit, things, brought down wall, send help. I will see what I can do. The mage goes off towards the Raven Guard Knights, but the dog just kind of looks, not knowing really if it's done its job yet.
Right, where did I see Aurelia?
You probably would have seen her coming out of her room like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, I mean, I heard commotion, and a lot of commotion, so I'm probably coming out with...
Yeah, I probably hurried back, because she would remember that Aurelia mentioned the Lysiara once.
Sure.
I think it was actually the evening before, so...
I would literally just... I would literally just go down the stairs looking at you guys and say, what the fuck is going on?
There's a dog crying bloody murder that Lysiara needs help in Black Pit. You mentioned the Lysiara once?
I'm just gonna go blank face and say, grab your things, we need to leave now. And I'm gonna rush back to my room to grab my shit.
Cool. So you all of those who are in the inn, gather, make ready. Unfortunately, the bloody rain will not be coming with us, but you have enough NPCs at hand. You make your way out. It's probably about 9 o'clock. 8:30 when this has all happened. Carla, I imagine you would have been woken up to your mother cooking you breakfast. By the time you finished cooking breakfast, finished eating breakfast, you probably would have started hearing the commotion running through town. The gossip in Siegfriedhof, especially at this time, is probably quite rife. So it probably doesn't take too long before people are crying out that there's a weird dog creature in the center of town.
As we're getting...
I'm going to go check that out, because...
Just cause.
Just cause.
Yeah. I mean...
Sure.
Weird things tend to come around lately.
Sure. Your mother gives you a big hug and a kiss and to send you off, not realizing that you might be going. It takes you a couple of minutes to get to the center of town, but it doesn't take you long at all to see this big dog, which is kind of, the light passes through it in a way, and it really doesn't look real. It looks like in between a spectral and a real creature. By this point, for anyone looking outside, or if you guys have gathered outside, you can see that Brander's come over with the with Belisarius. What is all this about? What is this thing? It's Lysiara's familiar. I understand it. She needs our help. Siegfriedhof owes that group.
The who's what now?
Who is Lysiara?
As soon as I leave, fully geared, I'm just gonna approach the group and say, grab your shit, pack your shit, and let's go. That dog is my sister's dog.
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Ragnar's probably already going. I'm just gonna look at Chibi. Chibi Kala. Kala, never asked anything of you, but please gather your things and hurry.
I'm pretty sure that statement is not true, but what are we getting ourselves into now?
Wherever it is, we must answer the call.
This better not be another tree incident.
What was that about a tree incident?
Blake's there.
Literally, the thing we did before we came here, you know.
In case they're, talking and not moving, I'm gonna go talk to Humperdinck and say that I'm basically leaving as fast as, humanly possible.
So Humperdinck's looked out the window and seen that there's a commotion going on, that there's a black dog. He's got a note in his hand, and as Ragnar's leaves, he's basically getting ready. But he's still upstairs at the moment.
Yeah, right after telling Aurelia, Livia would have gone and, grabbed his stuff. And then moved down again.
On my way to go prepping stuff, I just pop my head in to Humperdinck and say, I've got a spare pair of leggings. Was going to sell them, but we might need them. Do you mind if I use them?
He squints at you.
I've made you a lot more money with that forge per week than you wanted so far.
He squints at you.
Just trust me on this, please.
He continues to squint at you as you leave. Like, shut the door.
I'm just gonna go put them on.
He's neither agreed nor disagreed.
Yeah, it's fine. That's all I needed.
I think he hasn't fully caught up yet.
Shh. I'm just taking advantage of him. It's fine.
So, as most of you ran off to go and get equipment and get ready, you miss out part of the conversation. For those of you who look out the window, you see that Brander walks away shaking his head. And Belisarius kind of looks a bit dumbfounded, but kneels down and tells the dog something. Anyone looking out the window would see that the dog disappears. And he's gone.
And not a metagame, but I don't think Aurelia at this point be too calm. Because this hits too close to home for her to be level-headed.
No, that's fair enough. It takes about half an hour for the group to assemble, get ready, and, come together. Casper sadly is still unaware of what is going on.
I'm just sitting on the boat, reading my books.
I just go around, just count heads and go, aren't we missing someone?
We'll send someone out for him, I suppose. Well, if he wasn't here, then where else can he be? I mean, if he's with a lady, then he'll have to catch us up, I suppose.
I think it might be in his coffin. He likes that quite a lot.
I did tell you guys last time that I was going for a walk and then going back to the boat.
Ah, yeah. He's probably back in the boat then.
I will ask whoever's, I don't know, the barman or the guards, what is the shortest route to the Black Pit? Or Mordheim for that case, if it's by boat or if it's by road?
Well, that'd be by the river, wouldn't it? I mean, Mordheim used to have a river running right through it, so the Black Pit was built by the river.
Yeah. Do we have to go through Mordheim to get to Black Pit through the river?
No, essentially along the river, you've got Black Pit, and then the river cuts through Mordheim. So it's you stop off at the Black Pit first.
Okay, then it's fine.
So as you gather and you're walking down towards the docks, Belisarius comes over to you all and excuse, are you all are you going to the Black Pit?
Yes, Mage, we are.
Tell Lysiara, I am sorry. The Raven Guard cannot go into Ostergard. There's simply nothing that can be done.
Ostergard?
Mordheim is in Ostergard.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind then. I was trying to be smart, and then that was usual.
You're really just going to raise an eyebrow. Bloody typical of human military. Of course they can just take a vacation to go for a stroll in the Black Pit. Of course.
For the Raven Guard to cross into Ostermark without a letter of approval, it would be seen as a hostile act.
It's okay, Mage. I don't know if my sister will be forgiving, but I've certainly noticed down and will remember this. Though I probably sound like a dwarf.
Oh, like you're ever gonna act on it.
I'm just gonna raise an eyebrow, look at you, like, not now.
If it were part of Siegfried Hoff, they'd aid them immediately, but they cannot go through, and the town's militia are not... They're still scarred from the battle.
Yeah, whatever. I'll talk to the other ones, Mage. I don't think I'm going to be the best person for you to talk to right now.
Then I can at least tell them that aid is coming. I will send my familiar to inform them.
Thank you, Mage.
As you all walk off towards the docks, just turning the corner, there is smoke on the horizon. A lot of smoke. As we go over to the world map. Hang on, let me check this is the right world map. No, it is not. Wrong one. I don't know why I keep Seasons 1 still around, but it's nice to look at, to reminisce. So, you board the boat. It's at this time when Casper can be updated about what's going on.
Yeah, good morning. What's the weather like?
Well, some kind of dog showed up and all shit went loose, and now we're off to somewhere.
He asked, though.
There's a dog. I asked what the weather is, not what's
Cloudy
the dog
with some sun patches.
Oh, you meant it like that. You meant it literally.
Yeah, I literally can't go outside if it's sunny. Help me.
I thought it was just figure of speech for asking why we're all there, armed to the teeth.
You guys are always armed to the teeth in my eyes, so...
He's true, you know. He's not wrong.
I'm not. I'm different. Suck it.
You're
Sure.
a mage.
You're a mage, though. Carla literally runs around in fucking full chainmail, for God's sake.
For some reason, I heard armed to the teeth, but
I mean that too.
I mean, yes, also.
That depends,
Regardless,
I guess.
I mean, that's a sensitive part of the human body.
Casper's going to shake his head after learning that yes, it's sunny and also there's a dog outside. What about this dog? What?
Well, some kind of dog started barking, and suddenly we need to rescue someone's sister.
Oh, okay then.
At least that's what I got. There might be some translation issues.
Why are you in the boat and not in town rescuing the sister?
Because the sister isn't in the town?
I'm assuming this is down on the boat, right? Not
Yes.
up on the boat. Okay.
I am not here otherwise.
Yeah, I'm just still pacing a thought.
So the boat is turned round and it sets sail. Now, it is 4 squares away, so it does take you an entire day to get there.
I'm sure the siege will wait. I mean, it's NPCs, right? Nothing's gonna happen until we load that instance.
On the travel there, can I just get everyone together at one of the food times? Just say,
Sure.
I've been working on a gift, trying to make use of the nightmare I had the other week. It gave me something useful, and I think it means I can give you all something useful too. And I open up one of the boxes I have, and it just has 8 rings in it with runes written around the outside, and the little crest of the Slayers of the Sky Beast on like a signet ring style.
Fancy.
I just
What
hand
does
them
it
out
do?
to everyone. This should help bring you luck when you need a little extra than what the fates provide on that day. It won't last forever, but I can, if the runes fade, I can repair them fairly easily. And I give one to Humperdinck first, and then go around and give one to everyone else, including
Oh, yeah.
David.
David?
David?
Oh, thank you.
I know it's only bronze, it's all I could afford, but I hope you
Out of
find them
character
useful.
question. How should I write this down?
Best quality
No.
bronze ring, and with a temporary rune of fortune on it.
What does the Rune of Fortune give again?
Basically the same as the. Let me get my spellbook up. In fact, if I just-
Is it basically a lucky charm?
It's basically a lucky charm, but with a slight difference.
Okay.
So if I do this, it should pop this description up. No, it did not.
Yeah,
That's
you failed.
annoying.
Because you failed.
Okay.
Just,
That's
give
perfect.
yourself like 90, give yourself a 99 bonus.
So
Just
you are
roll.
immune to fire for all
mm.
types. Is that the one?
No, not that one. It's this one. So that's the
Slow
permanent
charm.
rune description, but they're the temporary runes. So it is
Oh.
works as a lucky charm, but a 1/5 chance of fading. So
And
Like a
how
lucky
is the
charm, but-
1/5 chance decided?
it's basically
Does
roll a
it-
d10.
No, 1d5.
Does it,
Oh.
And then on a 5 it
does
breaks.
it stack with a lucky charm? Can we
Yes.
use this and a lucky charm, or
Yes.
okay?
Oh.
That was I wasn't
Thank
expecting that,
you.
but okay.
No, it's a character-made item.
Okay.
Very well. I will thank you. Thank you very much for this.
I would give you a present, but I'm broke.
I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna excuse myself from the group for a moment and go. Make sure I'm completely covered in my usual garb, mask, and everything, and basically go sit beside the helmsman and the first sign of any ghostly trouble like last time, I'm gonna start casting spells because I don't want to crash.
Okay.
Aurelia is going to take the ring, put it on straight away, and say, "Thank you, Ragnar. I will treasure this," and then I'll go straight back up.
Just nod my head. It's like, well, we haven't had much to join us as notified we're all the same warband except from our uniforms. This should help.
Humperdinck takes his and places it on his pudgy finger. Well, thank you, Ragnar. This was quite generous of you. Quite kind. He still squints at you a little bit as he sees you wearing the leggings. Looks at his ring, looks at your leggings. Still doesn't say anything.
You're very welcome. I made them some time ago when we started this voyage, but I haven't had the chance really to get everyone together and hand them out. Done on my own time and on my own dime. So you haven't lost out, Humperdinck. Don't you worry.
So as you stand on the deck, looking out over, looking down below. No, we'll say you're on deck. It's cloudy enough that Casper can stand on deck and not worry too much. As you hand out the rings, night begins to fall, and now the smoke that was on the horizon has turned into an orange horizon as something upriver burns. It takes for Aurelia at the very least. Oh, hang on, no. That's why I said Livia. So, Livia, once you've got back aboard the ship, you go over to Emily. I think it was Emily who was looking after your flowers and the small ancestral seed that you planted. And when you last left it, it was a small twig, it had burst forth from the ground and it was growing. Took a little bit more nurturing than most. But as you come aboard the vessel today, something in your peripheral vision catches your eye, and when you look over, you can see that leaves have begun to bud. And on top of those leaves, you see a small light.
Okay, I'll go up to it to try and have a look at that light.
So as you get closer, you can see that the light is perhaps a little smaller, a little weaker than the ones that you saw in the ancient forest, but it is basically the same. And as you approach and stand and go in for a closer view, you see that the light rises from the two leaves that it was perhaps born on. And it attaches itself to you. You will see in your character sheet, or in your... Hang on, there it is. But you now have a spirit. It has a number of special rules for it. It doesn't have a picture because it can essentially transform into any of the 5 different types. And depending on which type it is, will translate to what it can do.
Ooh, that's pretty damn neat.
So as you get ever closer, Livia, you can use this time, and shortly after you get given the ring from Ragnar, you can take that time to bond with your new spirit. But the night comes, and although one of you continues to pace up and down as the boat gets closer and closer to your goal, there's a bit of relief as when morning comes, the smoke in the air and the clouds in the sky have rendered it quite dark and bleak. At least good for one of our members. However, once you approach, you can hear the sounds of fighting. You can hear the shouts and cries and occasional gunpowder shots. As you approach the black pit, you can see that there is a building that is still ablaze. The front gate looks as if it has been blown open. Humperdinck gathers all those who are prepared to fight on deck, including the band. He starts with the band.
What?
Of course.
For you, you came on this journey not of your own accord, but because I made it. I brought you here to be your muse, to inspire you to greater heights. Thus, when we enter this battle, we will enter under your music. Your inspiring songs will guide our hands. Be fluid, be taken in the moment, and do not fear. For if you do falter, well, we may lose our strength in your great works. The band look petrified. They look utterly shitting themselves.
Oh, crap.
Captain, you will... There's a dock there. We'll ram it. Take us straight up. We can undock immediately and charge the facility. Oh, you can't... Humbert, is that a good idea, my lord?
I think I would like to protest.
Yes, it's a brilliant idea. We will make a
not a smart idea.
No.
If you want, we can make a drop down bridge. We can drop down immediately from the front.
Nonsense! There's no time for
After
this. There is no time for making or toiling.
Yes.
We will beach ourselves and we will join the battle.
You know what?
No. Do you want to get
if you
away?
do that, you waive your right of crying that the boat is broken, and you need to spend money to fix it. There.
You'll notice that Humperdinck does smell a bit of booze, and David is kind of got a bit of a wobble on. David is currently holding his standard in the air and waving it very majestically and mightily with his arms. His arms seem to have gotten quite a bit stronger, and in fact, as you look at David in his leather armor, he now has a chainmail chest piece with his Tillian pike with the banner flowing. You all feel more resolved. You feel as if perhaps you'd get a +10 to fear checks as long as David is performing this action. It's quite inspiring.
Don't lie, he got David's shit face so he wouldn't get scared.
Does hiccup as he holds it. For the mercenaries, you are to stay on the boat and protect it, and if you can, provide us with any covering fire. Make sure that the boat is at least a safe haven. For the warband, well, I suppose we'll go straight on through and see if we can lend assistance. If they are under attack, then, well, their enemies won't know that they're having assistance. The quicker we move, the faster we can help them, and the less prepared our unknown enemy may be. Any objections? The band all raise their arms. Aye, none. Brilliant. Let us go forth.
Glad I got these nice new leg plates to protect me.
So,
Don't. He's going to glare at you more.
He's too drunk to glare.
you all have time to get fully armed and armored with anything that you need or want. Well, that you have. About 5 to 10 minutes before, like, you can see that the dock is there. The shoreline's coming up pretty quick. For the dwarves, you would hear in Dwarvish a bellowous cry of... Oh, is this the wrong name sheet? I think it is. Because I believe they were all Dwarven. They were named the Dwarven Handsheet, wasn't it? The Dwarven Handsheet. The problem is I only remember a few of the dwarfs' names and their mainline characters. Actually, that'll do. You hear a cry right in the distance of this settlement of Ragnar, no! And a war cry that goes along with it. As
Ragnar, what did you do?
we
Who the
enter
bloody hell is shouting my name?
the battle map. So, the craft beaches, it hits the shore and stops. You are all jerked forwards. The sailors quickly bring up a gangplank and you join the battle. Please place your tokens either in the red square or aboard the boat, depending on where you want to go through.
Straight down the middle, son.
I want to be as far away from the water as possible, given how much armor I'm wearing.
I mean, I'm gonna be straight up in the middle of it, and then this is the front door, right?
Yes, it has been blown open. There are dead bodies on the parapets.
I remember this map.
Casper looks a tad differently.
I got swole, okay? Chatting with vampires makes you swole. It's a known fact.
So, for the Christmas holidays, he underwent the Castlevania treatment.
The moment he met a female vampire.
Yeah, you guys do have to remember he has been lifting weights a lot lately.
Do you even get swole from
Are you
exercises?
implying that Chibi Kala is fat?
No.
Wow.
Oh, these are fighting words, my dude.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going to open up the initiative timer. Do not be too alarmed.
That's
That's a lot of rats. How are we supposed to not be alarmed?
There are other NPCs on the board. Don't worry, they're not all
That's
rats.
a lot of Skaven, though.
Oh,
I thought they were attacked by undead. What the hell?
that is, yeah, that's a lot.
Nice.
I
Way up
don't
there.
see the important bits, so for now.
Yes, you don't see them just yet. They will be added soon.
Thankfully, you also...
So, have we got everyone's initiative?
I think I'm the only one that did it. There we go.
God damn it. We could use the combat music, though.
I'm faster than the chibi!
Oh, I am about to kick your little dwarven ass.
I'm so
can't
glad I
hear
used my XP to get that.
Okay, so first things first, I need to change one of the dwarves' initiative to punish him. Punish you.
I mean, I've got the music on.
It's alright, it's an NPC.
Okay, thank God.
So, that is all of you rolled, so let's sort out the initiative tracker. So we have one of my
what are they
favourite dwarves. One of my favourite dwarves going first.
Fucking hell.
Where's Livia? Not Livia, Aurelia? She should be in top above
In
me.
between Carla and Ragnar.
She actually rolled that badly.
No, she rolled an 82.
What? Yeah, she should be
Oh
top.
wait, you mean on the initiative tracker? Yeah, she's not on
Yeah.
it.
Why do I see a dwarf with 85 initiative?
Don't question it. I'm questioning it. Don't.
Can I have
I think
that?
I know why.
Did you
click
not
on
select your token?
Cut.
I did select my token. Did it not go through? God damn it. Hold up.
Are you sure? Because I can't
Clicking.
actually see you on the tracker.
I rolled 82 again.
Yeah, now you're on there.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a perfect track.
You
for this.
can't just move. Yeah, you just move up there.
Okay, so one of my favourite dwarves in the world. So unfortunately, I have to go with dwarven tactics here. So
God, bastard.
no, dwarven tactics are very different to that turtle.
Yeah, they are very tough.
So you essentially, yeah, they're already in the position, so they don't. Hasn't he got a gun? He does. He does have a gun. So he draws his
I
gun.
am already.
He draws his gun and he takes a shot at that one. He'll shoot that one because he can, and otherwise we may lose a lot more NPCs. So he fires. He hits. 9 damage done. Okay. In fact, that does. Yeah, no, that does hurt him quite a lot. Okay. So, Aurelia. God, this is gonna get annoying. Aurelia, you are up.
I don't see anyone in front of me, right? So I'm gonna go through, I guess. So I'm just gonna run here. And then straight this way, because there's a building in front of me. And I can run 18, so that was 9 plus 9. And this way.
Okay, I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Ooh, I need to zoom out there. Otherwise I can't. There we go. So...
Sorry.
Casper, you're up.
I'm gonna do something similar to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to run this way. There you go.
So the black pit you can see has wooden walls going around it. Some of them have been improved with stone. The stone walls at the front look modern, as if they were put there recently. Casper, you can see a building that's on fire, but you can't see any way around through there. You do see 2 windows that you could perhaps go through, but you don't see a door on that side.
What about this?
That's more windows, I'm afraid. The door's somewhere else.
That's okay. I can leap through windows. It's fine.
Livia, you're up.
I'm gonna run after Aurelia.
Sure.
I probably don't have much control over this fight yet, considering it's not down to me yet.
No, the way that I'm doing the spirit is because essentially you're the guardian of that ancestral tree, so it has bonded with you. You can control it almost instantly because it's the tree that it listens to, and yeah, elven nonsense.
Okay, then I command it to stay in radiant form and attach itself to.
Sure. You gain one extra magic point. So there is a shout and a cry. Let's give. Oh, hang on. Are you Bill or Ted? I can never remember which one does which. You were Bill. So Bill does a command check. Ah, he doesn't have command. This is gonna be painful.
I think Bill was a dog master, and the rider, and Ted was the attacker because Ted attacks.
Yeah, Bill is the
He does
ranger
not
with the
attack.
pets. He fails his command check, so he's going to do a half action shot at one of the intruders. And he misses. Where the bloody hell is this dude? Is that him? Ah, that's him. Okay. Technically, you guys have made no noise yet, so there is no reason for them to know that you're there, which is good for you guys. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. He moves. He squeaks his way. He does a skill check. He fails. He half moves. There may be too many Skaven. Right. So you're
Don't
gonna
say that.
come...
You know how well we kill Skaven.
They are quite easy to kill. I will give you that. I will give you that.
Waldo, don't you dare jinx this.
He already did.
Throw Ragnar into combat.
And technically, you guys have the element of surprise as well, which the Skavenses had at one point. Where the hell are you? Oh, there you are.
So I probably shouldn't shout out asking where the fight is then.
Hang on. Where am I? Where are my skills? Where am I? It's been so long. Okay, so that's good. And then we want to do... I'll just do D100s. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Squeaking around, I see. We have another one. This is the one problem I have with having lots of units, is it takes so long to get to everyone's turn. Moves up. We have Ted. Ted is up. So, can Ted command... Oh, Jesus Christ, they've got such crap command.
I mean,
He
they
fails.
are Bill and Ted. Did you forget?
They are two peasants. For anyone who doesn't realise, they are two peasants that the group
They're
hired
literally
many
two
sessions ago.
peasants we picked up like during first or second session.
Yep.
And they've been with us ever since.
Oh, a bit like Mario, but sooner.
Kinda. Except, you know, we cared about them less than Mario.
He was
Plus,
shot.
them joining us was actually consensual. We actually hired them instead of just kidnapping them from a bar.
I mean, we do give him money, don't we?
I mean,
Who,
he
Mario? Mario's paid.
So
Conscription isn't kidnapping.
change my mind.
Oh dear. I actually no. You go back there. You're not. I forgot what you were. Okay, so you need to do something else. I need to do command check. I get a +10. Success. Okay. So he gets behind his creature. The other one. Oh, did I miss a couple more command checks? Yeah, I probably did. It's okay, cool. I need another command check. I'll just do a D100. Ooh, he failed. That'll be interesting. You guys there. You're over there. Oh, so many Skaven. So many Skaven. Where are they all? You come squeaking over here. Because you have a squeakret. It must be delivered. You are going to come over here. I'm nearly. You guys are going to have to kill a lot, Skaven. Oh, okay, he failed. That's going to be interesting. So I've got 2 failures. I think that's a failure as well. Oh shit. We got another one. That succeeds. Okay. So, one of our dwarves. Oh, it's Ragnar. Ragnar,
Hey.
you're up.
Where did I hear the gunshot be fired from? Just inside the building, was it?
No, outside the building. But further down. Further down south.
I'm just going to sprint towards it then. What is my move? 15. There we go.
Okay. Blackhand, you're up.
I will follow Ragnar.
Sure.
Wait, that's not Black Hand.
Well, that's a bad
Oh,
idea.
sorry, it's Dimzid. It's Dimzid. Sorry, you used a similar token. I was wondering, I was like,
I'm
hang on,
pretty
so...
sure
It's
exactly the same
literally
token.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. There aren't many dwarves with guns, I'm afraid.
There aren't that many dwarves, let's be fair.
He won't be around forever. Well, it depends on how well you guys do.
I mean,
What
Dimzid.
are you insinuating,
Carla, your Wilhelma's love may end up getting squashed. We'll see.
Also,
What?
I just got a cover of gorillas, kids with guns, and stuck in my head always dwarves with guns.
Wait, Wilhelma has a thing for dwarves?
No.
A dwarf has a thing for
Love
her.
Ragnar.
Yeah.
You, Joe.
I want to climb you like a mountain.
That's quite possibly the best dwarven pickup line.
Not David, Dimzid. So, Dimzid. He fires 2 shots. Sadly, he can't aim. Oh, no, he gets a +10 because it's a large creature. He
Oh
hits
dear,
both
rat
times.
ogres. It's large creatures, rat ogres.
I don't see it.
Finally,
Sadness.
Stormfiend!
So you hear 2 quick bang, bang coming from down south. Definitely 2 quick, possibly a set of pistols, maybe, or a rifle, perhaps. Wow, Dimzid, that was not, I suppose, a tiny bit was fruit. Yes, that's right. So, Carla, you're up.
I have a question. Can I hold a channel? Like, can I half move channel and if I succeed, will that apply on the next cast? Or
Yes.
Yeah, you can hold the channel until the next turn.
Yeah, but if you move,
The
then
next
it will
action has
cancel.
to be expelled or
Okay,
Yes,
so I
yeah.
can move first and then channel, but I cannot channel first then move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is what
you
I
need to channel. Channel is it's basically like aim. your next action needs to be
I have
spell,
action
otherwise.
here, and I'm gonna channel. Because I'm gonna do something that probably has no practical application, but it will be cool if it succeeds.
Okay.
And that's my
A
turn.
channel and a half move. Gotcha. So, this thing essentially kills this NPC. I'm not even going to have them roll for it. There are NPCs in this place that they're peasants. So that's one peasant dead. This one succeeded. No, this one failed, so he has to take a stupidity check.
What check now?
A stupidity check.
That's definitely a rat ogre.
He oh fuck, he fails on quite a... Huh. Okay.
So, is he really stupid or not stupid?
Yes.
Yes. It was 3 yeses and no actual answer.
It's not... there are no criticals, so it doesn't go berserk, but it also doesn't attack. It doesn't do anything. It stands there drooling, essentially.
I mean, to quote a classic,
His nose.
how do you plead? Guilty or very, very guilty?
Another stupidity check. It fails. A willpower check. It succeeds. Sorry. It does a willpower check and then it gets a stupidity check, which is kind of to decide what it does. So it just wanders. We have another dwarf who's going to stand his ground, chanting in the dwarven way. Now it would be Blackhand's turn, but you've moved, so that's fine. Another rat ogre. I didn't say that.
Spoilers! Spoilers!
You heard nothing. And then
We know out of character, don't lie.
Yes.
Just can't use in-character information. Next turn. There's rat ogres inside. I heard the GM say it.
The fuck's a GM?
another peasant's
course, a
claws.
rat ogre.
Is it tasty?
It's like a rat, but fat.
For the dwarf, can all players give me a perception check with a -20?
No.
For those of you who succeed, you hear the guttural throat singing of
I'm
A
spending
dwarven-
a
wow.
fortune point on that.
Wow.
Where's my
How
perception?
bad is this singing?
So it's
There
a
we
very
go.
deep guttural sound that, because you're at the front of this building. Can I get a perception with a -20, Aurelia, Jim? You can only, and there's the sound of battle. There's a building that's on fire that's been burning all night, so the stone is starting to collapse in. So yeah, you can. For those of you who succeed, you hear just the start of this guttural dwarven war song. That would normally be sung by a lord, a rune lord, a high member of dwarven society to start off the chanting.
Do I recognize it?
So it's literally the song of my people.
Yes, it's the war song of your people that would normally be started off by a member of high society. Essentially, yes. Aurelia, we're back to a new turn. So Aurelia, would you please like to move?
Let me just check one thing. Because my half move is 6. I want to see if... Nah, I'd have to run. Kinda dumb, but... I'm just gonna run and run.
You can see the door to the premises. It is open.
Okay. That's it. I'm still running, so...
Casper, you're up.
Okay. I am out of
You
the
can
floor.
dive through the window if you want.
Yeah, I want to dive through the window. I just need to work something out. Because I have Swashbuckler now, I actually get +1 to my leap, but I can't add it to my leap, so...
Okay, cool.
There, 2, there. And then jump 14 meters. So I can put it there.
How high up can you jump? Because the walls there are about 6 foot.
Oh.
They built in walls.
Oh, okay.
To...
So give me a second. I get.
Because you could technically jump up onto the wall and then look over and see everything.
What are the high jump rules? I know there's a run high jump, isn't there? Running leap.
Oh, hang on. No, there's a climb. There's a climb sheer surface, isn't there?
There is, but there's also there's a leap up as well. Vertical distance of a leap, if important, is equal to movement -2 in yards. Just as the horizontal distance of vertical is reduced by 1 yard. So
yeah, if you give me a climb sheer surface roll with a +30, because what's your standing leap?
My standing leap is 12 meters.
Yeah, so you should easily be able to leap up high enough. The climb part is just to get your arms up and oink yourself up onto the wall.
Okay. So +30. There we go. I'm going to use the ring. Wait, I can use the ring for that, can I?
Yes. You can use it like a lucky charm.
Yeah, it's just a 1d5. Another 5 it breaks.
There we go. And watch it break. Sorry, I fucking typed it out wrong, but I stopped myself before I hit enter.
There we go.
No,
You're fine.
Okay, so considering you're on now, I can't see into all the buildings exactly, but it's just easier for me to present as much as I can.
Okay. Huh. Those are some big rats.
Yeah, to about there.
Huh.
I'll give you a bit of
This is
scrabbling
open.
room, so you could scrabble around a bit.
That's a lot of dead rats.
That's a lot of dead people.
It's a lot of dead.
Casper, you can also see into the upstairs window, so ignore most of what you see on the ground as I move this over. Ta-da. So, you see into the upstairs part of the building. Have I moved Humperdinck?
There he is!
I haven't moved Humperdinck or David. Huh, interesting.
No.
So I'll have
Pretty
to give
sure
them
you
a turn.
didn't even roll their initiatives.
Yeah,
I thought
you
I
didn't.
had, because I'd set up most of the roles
Oh, well,
previously.
there's so many of them here that...
I see a few people that look a bit familiar to Ragnar.
So,
1, 2, 3.
you were very lucky in the fact that you now get to see 2 Skaven eating someone because technically, Casper, you were looking through this window right here. There are 2 Skaven who are currently eating what appears to be a young red-headed girl. There's blood all over the room, and they are currently nomming away at what remains.
So that's like here, technically?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Why is Jim so happy about this?
Did you forget her eating?
There's literally like 2 red-haired girls you've described in the past game. So
Was her head red? I forget.
Pretty sure yes.
You see,
I mean, that's a problem solved for us.
I believe that's a full action for me to... Wait, no, shit.
Since she's dead on the share.
you'll find out later.
You'll
It's okay.
find out.
My jump/leap counts as a half action with swashbuckler.
Excellent. Half action.
So I still have a half action. I probably can't do the same thing twice, can I?
Do
Probably
you
not.
want to
so,
leap down or leap through the window?
No, I was gonna yeet myself through the window.
No, don't save her.
She's dead. She's dead. They're eating her.
Oh,
Okay.
There's no
Yeah.
struggle.
Never mind then. Knock yourself out.
Sure, you can do it again. I've got no, because it's not a combat action, so you can do it twice if you want.
I approve.
Wait, wasn't that?
Let me see. I do have a spell for this, I think. God damn it! I know it's a. Ah, there we go. Okay, it's a half action. Perfect. I'm gonna cast this. I'm only using one magic, but I'm rolling 2 just for the sake of dark magic.
Sure.
No channeling, no ingredient, and no modifier. That's a fail.
Sadness.
Because I didn't roll a 6. I should have rolled 2 and just, but screw it.
But don't you count the black magic as what, as a dice roll anyway?
I do. No, I was only rolling with the 2 just so I didn't have to do thing. I mean,
okay.
Yeah. I did say I was using 1 and I was putting 2 down just for the black against the black magic roll. So,
Fair enough.
Probably should have just done that. So if I roll a d10 now, I bet you I'm fine. Nope. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know where the artwork is for the character to describe her properly, but yeah, she's got orange hair, was plaited in a plait running down the back of her head, and now she's.
That kind of looks like a dwarf, to be fair.
That's not her, sadly. Well, let's move you over. Not the Skaven. Move you over there. You died over there then. Oh, are you meant to be there as well? No, you're down there. And also, before I forget, I was going to move Humperdinck. Move his fat ass. And little David, we'll move him and we'll quickly roll their things up. The thing is, I've got their character sheets here. That's why I thought I'd rolled them. Ah, poor David. Poor David. Too much alcohol, I think. Humperdinck's doing a little bit better. So let me just redo turn timer. Okay, Livia, you're up.
I just moved.
Okay, cool. We have another arrow. Well, we'll have another command test. He fails. Another arrow. He hits. And he gets a 1 on his damage dice. So he basically does no damage. You're still doing your thing. I need to zoom out. Plus, making this, opening the map up, the second floor. It was a nice idea when I did it, but it does make things a little bit more complicated.
You can cover it up if you want, if it makes things easier.
I will. We know there's 2 Skaven there. He's doing... okay, so Casper, you can actually see a Skaven on the roof of this building. You see him as he's like just got up onto the chimney. Does he see you? Actually, I should give him a perception roll. Does he see you?
Skaven.
No, he doesn't actually see you. So you just see this Skaven get on top of the chimney and just go down the chimney. Climbing test.
Okay then.
He fails. Good. The people in the kitchen know that there's a Skaven coming down the chimney as he falls down the chimney, breaking his way out of the hearth. There's now a Skaven in the kitchen.
Wait, how far is that? Because that's a lot of fall damage. This is a 2-story house after all.
No, the house over here is not a 2-story. This is just a single.
Oh,
this
sorry,
is like the building down here is like a pub with a single roof. Although he should take some damage, so he doesn't take enough. So
I get the following rules.
Ted, hearing the commotion, is going to run over to here, and he can't charge, so he's going to run over to the Skaven, trying to protect the NPCs in here. So he squeaks his ass around sees that there's a target. Which one are you? Ah, you're that one. Okay, so he definitely gets a perception test with a +20. Secrets have been found. He then silent moves and oh my god. Holy shit balls. So... Oh no, but then I'm going to have to move. Okay. So he would get to there. Okay, cool. You're still squeaking yourself around. You need to do a command test to get the thingies under control. You succeed. You two are eating someone, so that's fine. You're busy. You are going to continue round because you have a squeaklet to deliver. You two are good. I need another command check. He succeeds. I need you to carry on your merry little way. And then it's Humperdinck's turn. So Humperdinck runs with his podgy ass. I think he can get 12. Oh, Humperdinck, I'm sorry, my friend. You can actually run a bit further than that. You can run 15.
Ooh.
Bastard.
We have another
That's
command
awesome.
check. It fails. So we've got one failure so far. Got another command check. It succeeds. And another command check. And it fails. So we've got 2 fails. The dwarves all now can start singing their war song. Carla.
You skip someone.
Yeah, you skip Mr.
Oh, sorry.
I did
Sorry,
not
Ragnar.
sell the secrets of Runecraft.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Ragnar, you're up.
So you can sprint over here. So I'm guessing this is the way round, because that looked like a solid wall.
Yeah,
And
the
I'm
red,
just going to start joining in on the singing, the war chant.
the red bit is the entrance to the door.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm joining in on the war chant. As loudly and proudly as I can.
Good. You do that.
Well, way to break our cover, buddy.
Hey, I heard the
You're
song
coming
of
from.
the literal song of my people, okay?
Your cover's broken. Mine's not. I'm way over here.
You'll be in the fucking Dark Knight.
Carla?
Well, I will attempt to do as I wanted to. This is the part where I really regret not taking dark magic. I am going to Lucky Charm that.
Sure. I get the feeling I may kill some characters today.
No.
So sadly, no.
Alas.
But also no doubles.
So close, yet so far.
And you want a half move up?
I can't. This casting is a full action.
Ah, okay.
That's why I wanted to channel my previous turn.
So Dimzid is up. Considering the dwarves can see what's happening in the pub, Dimzid is going to pull forth. Dimzid? Did I close your character sheet? Must have done. I can't see it. Also, Casper. There's a real sick feeling in your stomach the further in you get. Especially when you see, and you can actually see it, I should reveal it. There is what can only be described as a wizard's tower.
Oh.
Over here.
Oh. Okay.
Your curse makes you feel really, really sick when you look at that.
Oh, great. Dabby dozy.
I was looking for Dimzid, wasn't I?
Yes.
Dwarf.
I'd be concerned if he was in there.
concerned. Well, some of you know who's in there. Okay, so Dimzid, he pulls out of his backpack an item and blows it. He blows it with all his might. He blows it as if he's never blown anything before. You all hear a warn horn cry out from the south. Oh, I might have to reduce that. Well, it's a rare item. It's a rare item. Why not? Let's give it to him. All Skaven must take a shit. Where is it? Is it a willpower test? I think it's a willpower test. There you are, Dimzid. All enemies within 24 yards must make a willpower test or be dismayed and only take half actions. Guess what you don't have? You don't have willpower. He fails. The thing can only take a half action. And that one did fail, so let's see. No, he still just stands there dribbling. Another dwarf continues chanting and singing. He can only take a half action now. I should just auto-fail some of these Skaven. So, 6. He failed, so he can only move a half action. Sadly, a half action gets him into combat with an NPC, so that NPC is dead next turn. They're dying quick. David charges forth, waving the banner of the warband. A mighty little soul. Another dwarf stands at the ready. Blackhand, you're up.
The party is running to the left, right?
Yes, it appears that way. Although you can see Casper on a 6-foot-high wall, standing up.
Yes. You saw me run right, then jump up a wall.
Can I get on the same wall, or...?
What's your leap up? What's your leap?
I have a leap of 9.
So 7 meters.
You can. Your climb sheer surface will be lower, so you'll only get a +10.
Or it wasn't?
Oh, wait.
Leap up was movement -2, wasn't it? So it should be, if your movement is 5, it should be 3.
Yeah. No, movement should be... it's not 12 meters. That was wrong in my brain. Sorry, no, it should be your movement -2, not leap. Mine's still like... what do you call it?
5.
So you still would have...
No, even then, I still got +1 to it because of Swashbuckler.
Yeah, so I don't think you've got the leap. Blackhand.
Right,
Casper could assist you,
to the left.
but you'd also have to run up to the wall.
Yeah. I'm up for that if you want to run over there and shout. No.
Blackhand has made his move.
Blackhand would want to stick with the party. He wants some meat shields in front of him.
Another NPC dies, but it was at least the only half action the thing could take. Another one? Oh my god, he passed. No, let me check this. He passed. Okay, so he gets a full action. I think they're going to go after the dwarves. They can smell dwarf meat. And they want it. So we have another dwarf who holds the line.
Bit unfair, I had a bath last year.
What? We have a... What would he do now? He's fired his gun. He'd probably have to reload it. Aurelia, you're up.
Okay. I know for a fact that there's also a wall over here, right?
Yes, you can. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can actually see the wall. I didn't reveal enough of it.
Is it also about the same size as the other one?
Yes. Yeah, it's about a 6-foot-high wall, stone wall.
Okay, because I could technically run over to the door, but I don't think I will do that. I'm gonna run over here and look over there, and the next turn I'm gonna jump up the wall.
Next turn you'll jump up. Okay.
Yeah.
Casper, you're up.
Okay. Oh shit. God damn it, no. Right, no, what? Tried thinking of this last time. Sidetracked. Oh yeah, I could do that. Okay. I'm going to channel and cast. Channeling first. Success. And okay. Technically it's the bad magic, but it's good magic. And I will use my that channeling, yes. Ingredient. No modifier. And I'll roll the D10. I'll maintain rolling the D10 separately. So yeah, 27. No doubles. That was. Oh my god. I'm out of practice. Sorry, but that was for this guy. I should have said this. Shooting a spell at this guy.
Fair enough. So,
yeah, well within range.
Strike this one here. Hang on, I've got the reveal. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So you throw magical darts that you summon forth. Well,
I spit blood. I spit acid blood at him.
Huh.
Wow.
3 darts of it. 3 darts of it.
When did you become a space marine?
Did it just come out of your eyes like tears of blood? Just shoot forward.
Huh.
I mean, technically he's going to be surprised, right? So he's not going to be able to
yeah, no,
really react.
he's surprised. He is surprised.
Technically, magic missiles cannot be dodged.
So, the first one hits him. You hear this squeal come from it as it burns away his fur, armor, and flesh, but not killing him. The second one hits him and basically kills him. The third one sprayed on him just for good measure.
Stayed out, more or less.
He is basically reduced to like parts of him are just melted away and turned into goo. But he is dead.
Excellent. That's my fault there, because it was challenge and spit.
Sure. Livia, you are up.
I'm going to run up next to Aurelia and ask her, are we climbing that wall or are we going through the building?
I'm climbing that. I can fight better from higher ground.
Well, I might need some help getting up there.
I'll give you a hand.
Well, that Skaven didn't last long. So Bill lets out a volley of arrows, and the Skaven that came down the chimney is no more. Oh, I hate putting things on different layers.
Santa's Skaven brought coal. He should have brought guns.
He didn't get an opportunity to deliver his gifts. Sadness. He tried, people just didn't want it. They didn't want his goodies. So I believe that's you guys moved. This one is... Oh god, I'm on the wrong layer again, aren't I? No object token. There we go. This one's going to squeak his way along here. You don't have that much. Well, I think you got that much. And then you are dead. I'm quite surprised you're dead. Ted, seeing that the danger is past, is going to run back to the front line. To where the rat ogres are coming. Did I say? Oh, goody. So, also, I forgot to fire the crossbowmen. I'll give them their shot. So they both fire a rat ogre each. Oh, actually, well, that will count as their willpower. So they pass. And then they fire 2 shots at a rat ogre, 1 hit, 1 miss. 7. Ooh, they actually do some damage. Not a lot, though. And then, sadness to sadness, we bring forth the creature looks at the crossbowman who literally just fired upon his glorious rat ogres. He takes a bite of something. Oh, actually, I have to do sadness. Hang on. Oh, he doesn't have that. Okay. Did that cancel it? No, there it is. So we go to no. I also need to do a toughness test. Excellent. So, for Casper, you see this. So for a magic missile attack, it's 1 magic missile attack per magic characteristic that you use, isn't it?
That depends on the spell.
So it does only depend on the spell. Okay. Never mind then. It doesn't say that it does then. Okay. So you see you hear a crack of lightning and a flash of green coming from the south. Casper can see green lightning being fired off into the bar. So it should be that much. Doesn't actually do that much though. Bit sad. So, I need to do a test to do. Let me double check. So, we want to do that. He's going to use his only fortune point to do it. He fails. Okay, so Aurelia, as you stand there gesturing to your ally, I'm going to climb up, I'm going to go up, a Skaven falls on top of you.
Of course he does.
You take 3 damage as he falls on you.
If you're looking at the fall damage chart,
no, he hasn't fallen that high. It's 6 foot, and he's literally jumped over. He was going to do a diving charge. He's had a 3 and a 7 for moving stealthily, and then he got a 9 to spot you all. So he was like, "Ha ha ha! I'm going to go and stab an elf," and then tripped at the last moment and fell down.
How much damage did he do to me?
3.
I'm just getting to slowly turn around, look him dead in the eye.
Your armor wouldn't count, but your innate toughness will cover the 3 because it's something falling on top of you. It's like crushing damage.
I mean, my toughness armor is 6, so
yeah. So you easily negate the damage, but yeah, there's a Skaven that fell on top of you and is now on the floor like meh! He's not having a very good time of it, to be honest with you.
Apparently not.
Right, so we need to do more command tests. Ooh, a success. They're currently numbing down. you get to there.
Music stop? Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that some of them were secret. And now I realise it was just a bad idea. Hang on. Who are you then? Oh, you're that one. Okay, no, that's fine. Right, so the Skaven have realised that they are under attack from the back. So we need some more command. Oh dear God, he failed massively. That's going to have an effect. However, there's no one tells you how far the Muskov alertness goes. So we're going to say the ones down south just don't know what's going on yet. Humperdinck comes. Oh, I was hoping he could come around the corner and shoot it in the face, but he doesn't. Oh look, a Skaven. How quaint.
I can technically, if everything goes right, shoot him and still climb up.
That's as if a friendly dwarf doesn't do something to help. Oh wait, no, he's run distance away, not charge. Ignore me.
Is that Skaven actually lying on its back or something? Like, is it helpless?
Well, essentially, it kind of went headfirst into the ground, so he needs to get up. He's not helpless, but you will get bonuses to strike him. Like, he can defend himself, but he gets negatives to his dodge and his parry. So we have another almost critical failure on command checks. This is not going too well for the Skaven. I believe it is Ragnar now. You're up.
Wait a second. That wall was 6 feet tall, right?
Yes.
I'm 2 inches taller than the wall.
Okay, I think he doesn't mean feet.
Yeah, it's 6 foot. It's 6 foot tall wall. It's not. So these walls look newer. They're not as old as the rest of the building. The buildings. They look like they've been put there specifically to try and stop the flow of enemies just being able to run straight through. But yeah, they're only about 6 foot.
It's not because a 6 foot tall wall is 1 meter and 80 centimeters, kind of. So,
Yeah.
Well,
it's a tiny wall.
It is an interior wall, and most walls in England don't go much past 6 foot, unless you're talking ancient estates. And this is an interior wall, not an exterior. The exterior walls are much, much taller. They're about 9 to 10 foot tall. But yeah, these interior walls aren't grand defences, sadly.
No, I was just pointing that out. It's just, I'm not making a comment on anything.
You can literally put your hand up and just yourself up.
Yeah.
I'm really annoyed because this rat is 1 meter away from my charge range. So instead I'm just going to run here. It was 11 meters.
Sure. You can now see into the building. Kind of. Carla. Little Carla. Run with your tiny little child legs.
I have no choice. My plan failed. I guess I have to move as the peasants do.
You do, sadly. You do.
I can
Yeah.
always cast the spell again.
Nimzid is going to try and save some of the NPCs in the pub. Because no one else seems to give a shit about them. So, 27 meters. Is that actually over his short range? No. No, that can't be right. It fucking is as well. God damn it. Okay, he takes an aimed shot, so it equals itself out. And he hits. Does he get a good damage? He gets an okay damage. So the Rat Ogre has taken some more damage. and might not kill everyone in the tavern. This rat ogre sadly passed his check, so let me see. By the way, the rat ogres are about 6 foot tall. They can reach.
Oh, did I get spotted when I was up there?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, I
yeah.
yeeted a bunch of blood at them, didn't I?
Yeah, one of them died screaming and shouting, so they kind of looked behind him and went, huh, there's a dude stood on the wall there. And this one got a really good success on their command check. This dwarf is going to hold the line still, because he failed, so he has to roll a 1d100. He still moves towards his target, though, unfortunately. The smell of dwarf meat. The other rat ogre is going to kill this NPC. There goes another one. And then he's going to make his way and crush the bar. Dear old David. Charges. Oh, he can't charge that far. Pick up in all the way. Another dwarf holds the line. Black Hand, you're up. Black Hand.
Sorry.
It's alright, they're long turns.
Move. No, I said sorry for being far away from the mic.
Ah.
I will move to there, I suppose. I don't think there's an entrance where I am.
Yep, you can move there, and that will lead you around to the front door.
I doubt I could climb on one of those turrets.
No, those turrets have so on the other side of the wall there are ramps that get you up onto the main walls and the ramparts and bits. But yeah, they're about, like I said, like 10 foot tall, maybe a bit taller.
Yeah. So no stairs to the turrets in this.
Not on this side, no.
All right. Well, I know everything. I think.
The Rakatogers stand in front of the mercenaries now. That one, ooh, he carries on his merry little way as well. After dwarf meat. This dwarf is actually going to take notice that there are rat ogres coming around and he's going to stand ready. No, I don't think he would actually watch another dwarf die on a venture that he put forth. So, Hadgrin Steelweaver will enter the fight. He charges the rat ogre. And he strikes it with... He strikes it with... this one. And he gets a +10. And he gets a fucking 4. Beautiful. What does that one do again?
Do you want me to look it up?
No. I've got them on the. I've got them all written down. Or did I? It's the Master Rune of Scalp.
Master Rune of Scalp Blackhammer. Permanent. Any weapon bearing this rune counts as having impact, quality, and gains +3 on damage rolls.
Ah, that was the one. Oh, he's already had it added. Cool. So,
wow.
Yeah, damage.
Yeah, babe.
Put that on my claw.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
Okay.
Before
A
I spent
grudge is about to be settled.
Before I
Hard.
spent XP on Ragnar, that would have one-shot him. That's a lot of damage.
Wow.
Did he get a 1 on his...
He did.
Yeah.
He did. He got 1 on his damage.
Jesus
Not on
Christ.
his,
No, not the damage.
no.
No, on the Fury test.
300.
on his Fury, yeah.
Damage was 5.
Wow.
How much health does a rat ogre have? Oh, I did increase it. Okay, I did increase it. Right. So,
Still good.
take away... I think he still, like, fucked it right up. Yeah, he has.
Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, there he is. You're here.
Yeah, he's just off screen. We will bring forth. Our dwarf of the moment. So yeah, he does 24 damage to it. As he like leaps up in his charge, he just smashes it round the face, and it just cracks its head round. And it kind of goes into a dazed state a little. Aurelia, you're up.
I'm ambidextrous, so quick action, pull out the pistol, point at not point. I'm just gonna point at the Skaven with the pistol. Half action shoot.
Sure.
So attack. Do I get any bonuses because he's on the ground?
I will give you a +10.
Okay. So bang. Unfortunate.
Still as sadistic as ever. Like seriously, that rat is lying in front of you and you shoot the leg.
That's so mean.
You know what's actually unfortunate is that I rolled a 2 on both my damage and my impact.
Yeah.
So sadly, as it like squirrels around trying to get away from under your legs, you fire at it and cap it in the knee. It squeals even louder. Sorry, you still have
I
a
still
half
have
action. Sorry, yeah, you still have a half action.
Can I curb stomp him? I don't know because I'm currently holding a bow and a pistol. Or can I just hit him with a pistol on the head and see if that cracks his skull?
You can. There's a -3 for improvised weapon to your damage roll.
Okay.
But it is something you can do. I'll give you a +20 to strike him with a melee weapon.
So it's -3, you said? I'm just gonna roll
Yeah.
a nom because I think it's the same thing, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
So what was the modifier said?
+20.
Okay.
So you shoot him in the right leg and then you start beating him in the right leg. I'm not going to give him a defense for this. You shot him twice in the leg.
I mean, we're back to bullying.
Oh my
Skaven. I
God.
think we're really getting up in the
So I will
See,
put
what you've really
have
done is flip the
wrong,
pistol the other way around.
You have done the wrong damage roll, but it would have been a 10 nonetheless. So it
I don't know why
would
it said. I don't know why it said sword. It's supposed to be unarmed. I clicked the unarmed thing.
I mean, it still would be an Oryx Fury because it's a natural 10. So if you want to roll Oryx Fury, no modifier on the hit, although he is kind of dead.
It's got the right strength modifier to it as well.
Yeah, the strength
because my
modifier would be the same, so it'd basically be 10.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's got the strength modifier and then it's -3. So it is the right number.
I think I also did more damage as an unarmed. I don't remember. Let me check.
Do you have
No,
strength
it's-
fighter?
It's fine for
I
now,
do.
because it's
+1.
I'm not counting that.
Yeah, it's fine for now because it's just a Skaven, and I don't imagine you're going to be beating many more of the butt of your pistol. But Yeah. You cave its skull in. You just don't cave it in as much as maybe you wanted. And I will give you the headshot considering it's an Ulrix.
I literally just shoot and hit the leg of it. Oh, flip the pistol around and start beating him to death. Okay.
The skull cracks
That's
and
it.
you feel a horrible squishiness as the butt of your pistol goes into its brain cavity. It has goo on it now. Casper, you're up.
I was gonna go on the offensive, but I'm actually gonna do something a bit more defensive this time, and go into a defensive stat. So this thing has -20 to hit me as well, so I can tell it and shoot.
Sure.
That's full
Okay.
actions.
So, Livia, there is a dead Skaven at your feet. Your elven companion is looking at the brain goo on the handle of her gun, like, ooh.
Wonder if she should taste it.
Yum. I'm going to step up to the wall and try to jump up.
Okay, if you give me a climb sheer surface with a +30, because you are also a tall folk. So you succeed as you climb up. I will reveal the rest of the area.
Ooh.
You can't see in the building, but you can see the buildings. Some of them, obviously the bar, like Casper can see into because of the windows. The Wizard's Tower doesn't really have windows that you can see into.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all.
And
the
I'm going to
place.
start channeling. Now that I see all the Skaven.
Sure. Bill is now faced with a bit of a problem. He is going to... So the peasant can get out. Bill's going to push him out the way and take up position behind the bar. And then he's going to loose an arrow at the Skaven rather than going for the... Bill's got some combat experience. He killed... Oh wait, no, it was Ted who has more combat experience. Never mind. He's still going to shoot for the same one. He gets no bonus. He misses. Wah, wah. Oh, okay. So, Livia, I'm going to give you this because you've just climbed up. As you climb up, for some odd reason, you're not quite sure why. You have the feeling to look down. When you look down, a Skaven looks up at you.
So we just stare awkwardly at each other while I channel.
He is going to throw a star at you. He can't aim because he's drawing this, so he just gets to throw it. And he misses massively. Sorry, some of the rolls will be hidden for hidden opponents. I will try and swap them around when there are no more hidden ones. In fact, no, I still have some hidden ones. The other Skaven, who is... Oh god. Zoom out. Zoom out. The other Skaven, who is over here and still hidden, squeaks his way along. Ted is going to climb up onto the bar so he can stand on equal footing with the Skaven and get a height advantage. He killed a white. He knows how to do this shit. There we go. Oh dear. So the Skaven, seeing that Ted has got onto the bar, would he charge him? Yes. He's going to... Hang on, I think Skaven have got a 10 charge, and he should be able to get there. Let me just check specialists. Charges 10, yes. So he charges Ted. Oh dear, Ted. I'm so sorry, my friend. You've been with us for a long time. I'll give you as many defenses as you need. He misses. Oh, thank God he misses. Right, I'll make these rolls public for now. I don't think I've got any more hidden ones of them. I believe you are actually the hidden one, the other hidden one. Yeah, you are. Oh no, you're the dead one. You're the other hidden one. This Skaven has to do command checks. He succeeds. Right. A free test for each of them. They're oblivious. They carry on eating. Where are you, sir? You're there. Ah. Oh dear. So, who should be who should get this present? I think it's going to have to be a dwarf. I'd like to attack one of the other PCs, but Skaven have a particular fancy for dwarves.
Dwarf thing, yes.
Very much so. Very much so. So, it's going to be one of the dwarf NPCs who is going to get. Yes. So he gets shot. The damage is rolled. 11 damage to our dwarf down here.
Actually wouldn't have hurt me. That's slightly insane.
They are armor piercing. So minus...
that wouldn't have, with where it hit, that wouldn't have hurt me.
Okay. Because their armor is... Oh, okay. No, I was a bit more... I was a bit generous to them. They are well equipped. That still goes through by 2. No, by more than that. By 3. So he takes a toughness test. He uses a fortune point. He still fails, but by 1 degree. So he is stunned for 1 turn. I'll remember that he's stunned. So he took 3 damage. The other Skaven, who is also hidden, so I'll go to the bloody other layer, is going to charge said dwarf. Unfortunately, though, he is no longer... You can't... Well, I suppose maybe he could be taken by surprise. So Eshin is going to come in with... He hits. The dwarf does get to parry, however. I might stop them from being able to parry. Just to make it quicker. Shield, there it is. Oh, actually, what did the Skaven hit on? There should have been a -20 to that. He's got a shield, it still hits. But he does parry. Actually, why do dwarfs on... Make them public. So the dwarf does parry. Your rolls make them public as well now, I think. And then you do that. You did that. You have to do command tests. Oh god. Right, that's 1 failure. That's 2 failures. Another Eshin attacks a dwarf thing. So your main NPCs are now under attack.
We must not allow this.
But they missed. Typical Skaven, they are missing quite a lot, so you're kind of alright. The NPCs are the ones that are taking the real damage. Hubbardink kicks through the door. There is no door, but I like to think he kicks through it. And he is in the building, so we can now get the building revealed. Let's reveal all of it. Inside, for when you guys get in there, it is nothing but debris, broken glass. All the windows and doors have basically been kicked open. It is not fun times.
Oh, sorry. I thought
he succeeds his command test, so that rat ogre is fine. He succeeds his command test. Oh. Sorry, I wasn't moving them up. Because technically those two should be there. With their rat ogres. You need to do a command test. Although your rat ogre is in combat, so it's basically a given it will fight. I believe it is Ragnar's turn.
Are these windows here? Out of curiosity.
Yes, they are.
So I want to do something kind of badass-ish.
And the glass is broken.
So I'm going to run inside, and then I'm going to leap. So get to about here-ish, and then I'm going to leap out the window. Which I need to do a strength test for before I figure out how far I go, but that's how far I move. I can move before I have to do the leap itself.
Yep, you can charge and then leap.
Yeah. So the last 4 squares were in a straight line. It is successful strength test. Awesome.
Flat strength, and then every degree of failure you subtract 1 meter.
It's fine.
Yep.
There we go. 11 yards outside.
Cool. You have been noticed. You can see dwarves
Still
fighting.
chanting my dwarven war chant.
Your ancestral throat humming.
I love
The
the
Skaven turning around and are like, they fly now.
don't remind us of that. I love the fact that he jumps from the door over a table and
Yeah, that's kind of why I was thinking something badass.
Was it flight when they were shot? When they were basically shot with a catapult?
Nah, this is the Slayer from Vermintide 2, just leaping.
Carla, you are up. Carla! No!
Is Carla dead?
I think so.
No!
still AFK.
I think the lolly has got her.
But
She's
she is
embraced her in a lolly.
She has been stolen away. So
Japan stole her for a jab.
The FBI got to her.
finally, it was about time.
For luring too many men into the police station.
No, just because she's got that pointy hat doesn't mean she can get away with the things that she does. But the children will be safe now. I think we'll have to.
Come back.
So Dimzid is up. He still kind of wants to help the people inside, so he's going to do a half move. He's going to break rank. No, his squeeze is here. His squeeze is here. He won't do that. He will.
You fool! That's how you fall to the Slayers.
And she's a human as well, even worse. He's going to shoot at the rat again.
Actually, yeah. It's either break rank or fall in love with a human, so.
It's not you, it is you. No, it's Mulder. No, what am I doing? I'm going for Dimzids. I don't know why I'm trying to open Skaven books. He takes another aimed shot, so he gets plus 20. And he strikes just. And his damage is an Oryx Fury. I don't know why these are whispered. He did just get a 14. I will roll his Oryx. So he gets a 68.
Okay, there we go. There's the one on the.
Okay, so he does 15 damage. He blows away the Skaven that was there, because there's no way a Skaven's got more than 15 health. Oh, and it was already damaged, so yeah, he blows that thing away. Ooh, actually, there are no Packmasters within 10.
Oh.
There is one for that one, though, so that one's still controlled. But one of them is no longer controllable, and he's not... Where he is in combat, he probably will kill that dude. The one that's going up against Casper, I believe. Yes. So it steps into combat because it can't. They're too stupid to go backwards and forth and all that nonsense. So he steps into combat.
He has a -20 on all his attacks against me.
Righto. He is going to. He has a -20.
Yeah.
God damn it! I made these whispered as well. He misses. He's got a 16 to hit you. That's his hit chance, 16. The dwarf
Excellent.
veteran who has 2 Skaven fighting him.
Oh, Cardinal's back if you want to go her turn.
Oh wait, he has a 16 to hit you? There's 2 8s.
Carla,
Corny is very happy.
you are up.
My browser seems to be chugging a bit, so I apologize for that. I'm just gonna move here.
Sure, you move to there. Oh, hang on. Eshin dodge, yes. Eshin dodge with a +10 actually. Was it slow? Oh my god, they failed. Okay. So a measly little attack goes into this this Eshin. But a little bit of damage is done. Carla has moved her lolly butt a little bit closer to make herself more useful to the group.
Good job.
The rat ogre turns around to attack our dwarf. He's going to go over two-handed smash. And he strikes our dwarf. However, where does he strike him? Strikes him in the left arm. So, oh no, not dwarf veterans. Armor. So the left arm, he has. Okay, so I need to see the rat ogre's damage. Damn it! I should have rolled the damage first. Two-handed smash damage, please. Holy Jesus! 17. That's a good hit. Our dwarf, however, doesn't have any abilities. Okay, so he takes from 17 damage 5.
Well done.
It's a tiny little 5. Not too bad. Unfortunately for the crossbowman, who I actually haven't given a turn in fucking ages. Huh. I wondered why they weren't doing anything. Yes, we're going to two-handed smash him as well. He hits, will do damage. Only gets a 12. Only gets a 12. Now the crossbowman do get a parry. I don't know where the sheet is, so just do. Oh, with a 17, he would parry. Oh, actually, how do they get a parry? They've got crossbows. They're two-handed. I may have to roll a dodge instead. I'm gonna have to look at their sheet. Do they have dodge? Oh, bugger it. I'm gonna give him dodge. I will make him roll again, though. Yes, he succeeds with 31. So, David, charge your drunken ass down. Yes, ride Blackhand into battle. That'll work. You saw Carla do it with Casper.
Ooh woo.
So, Jazina,
Yes.
can you please roll Wilhelma's character sheet to add her to initiative? And can we get Lysiara? You may now be added to the turn timer.
I was blanking there. I was like, wait, was I deleted from it? And then I understood what you said to me.
Yep. Your new cat.
Happy claps, but unfortunately, that's still the old picture. Brings back memories.
And the other door fails.
Will help a bit. Let's see how I should.
Black Hand, you're up. Black Hand,
Hello.
you're up.
I know. I was thinking I forgot to signal I had heard you. Can I go through the window?
You can
You
leap
gotta
through the
go
window,
inside.
but you have to go through the front door first. The window's fine, the wall's not.
Can I do this? Or is that not possible? Like, do here, give or take, a tile?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Don't forget, you can move your shot, which is double movement, and then do your leap.
Yeah, man. Question, do I have line of sight on the...
Yeah, there are
What can I
windows
see?
there that are smashed through. So you have line of sight on most things, but you do have a wall in the way here. So you can't see, you can't see down there, you're going through a wall.
It looks like it's like that.
Dude, you need to zoom in so you can see where the windows are. Because you have line of sight from here to there. Yeah, basically the yellow line. Kind of.
Yeah.
If you stand in the middle of the window, next turn, you'll be able to get a lot more line of sight.
I think I have plenty of targets right here. Like, quick head count, 1, 2, 3, 4.
These two are not.
6.
These two are not. You can't see these two here.
Oh. Alright, so at least 4, and I don't know, this one. Oh, that's a wall. Yeah, that's solid wall.
Yeah, only where the blue marker is in the windows, that's all open.
Also, quick question. Do windows count for cover against bullets? Because they would make
They're
the
all
bullet
stashed
go,
out.
of course.
I'd probably give you a +10, -10 to people shooting at you because your legs are technically covered, but the windows are
No,
smashed.
I meant when I shoot through glass.
No,
But
there's no
Waldo
glass
said
there.
they were smashed out as an
Yeah.
answer.
I mean, I know we're rich, but I don't think we're quite rich enough to have the glass everywhere.
Well, they used to be. Not anymore, though.
Glass or paper.
Before the Skaven came.
Before the Skaven came. Yes, quite right. It was a nice place before those bastards turned up.
Again.
So the rat ogres, they... Oh, so anyone who has 1 level of insanity does not need to worry about the rat ogres. Anyone who
this,
has...
you have to resort the initiative order, I think.
Yeah, no, we haven't got to the start yet. Once we get to the 85, we can restart, and yours will be put in. Anyone who has 1 degree, 1 level of insanity ignores the rat ogre's fear. Anyone who is clean from insanity will have to make a fear test to be able to reach them. But if you are within 10 of David, you'll get a +10 to your fear checks.
Ooh.
If we're just looking for more fight, we still take that fear test? Sorry, I misheard.
So
And I don't
if
know.
you want to attack them, Jim, so I'm not having you stand
sorry.
miles at range
No.
shooting at them. If you want to attack them, you need to do a fear check.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, I could see exactly where that was getting. No. If you want to attack them, you do need to do a fear check. It's all right if you
Just
catch them
quick-
unaware, but they are all aware of you
level?
now, and you're
Is that
aware
the
of them.
first decimal?
Sorry?
Right, insanity level, is that the first decimal or?
If you would know if you had insanity level 1,
Have you gone
Albie,
insane
so you
yet,
haven't
Albie?
gone insane yet.
No. You got
I
his.
mean, I have 5 IP.
No.
No, you
No.
know, if you
Yeah.
got depression like me, or you got something,
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
you got into level.
You get a
seven.
negative when you go insane. It's not just...
Alright, gotcha.
this rat ogre is going to come and join the other rat ogre on our gallant dwarven runesmith.
Wait, which gallant dwarven rune? Oh, not the fun one. Okay.
Oh, actually, that is a good point. One did just leap through the window, and he was right there, so he can see you. Huh.
And I am shouting rather loudly.
That's a good point. There's another
Why did I
dwarf right
do
there.
this to myself?
How could this
Can you take a
happen to
fear
me?
test, please?
Okay. Is that just it's flat willpower?
Yes, it is.
Because I'm not within 10. Can I get a bonus because I'm singing the war chant?
No.
I had to ask. I'm gonna lucky charm that because I have my lucky charm. God damn it! Fucking 7s.
So as this thing roars at you, this bestial creature, which is a good 6 foot when it rears up and charges, maybe 7
So I need
feet.
to roll a thing for my ancestors.
You gain 1 insanity for failing a fear check. And you are
Sorry.
unable to defend. It does 14 to your left arm.
Fuck, son of a bitch! He's actually hurt me.
Oh my.
On the plus side, I did just heal one, which is pointless because that happens before I get hit. Fuck. Where's that? Did you say, sorry?
To the left arm.
To the left arm. I mean, it's only 2 damage.
He will chip away at you, slowly but surely.
I know. It's just sad because he healed 1 wound, but I couldn't because I was at full HP. Bugger.
The other dwarf veteran is going to run in to help the rune priest. He is going to go in with a hammer. Hammer time. Nope, misses. However, our actual dwarven runesmith of legend is going to take a hit. He gets a +10 for ganging up, so he gets a +20. He strikes it. The rat ogre will get a...
Rat ogre will get wrecked.
Oh my days. Okay, so let's just do the Ulrichs first. So he gets a 63. And it fails. Okay, so it's only 19.
Only.
It does get a parry. But it fails. So he basically chops its fucking head off. There's no way it can survive this. He got 2 Oryx Fury on that fucking thing.
That really tells you how much damage he dealt when he chops the head off with a hammer.
Yep.
Just the neck just disappears. It's just knocked out of place and the head just... Aurelia, you're up. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Let me just 1 second. 1 second. Redo the turn order so we get the other characters in. There we go. Now you're up.
I'm going to leap up on this.
Sure, +30.
+30 to... Hold up.
Climb sheer surfaces.
Skill sheer surface. This is going to be a hard target for me, I think.
A hard target. 93.
Yep. This is a swashbuckler. That's also have action, so I'm just gonna jump up, and then I'm gonna fire an arrow at this dude.
Which one? The one directly below you?
Yeah.
Sure. He looks up at you with vengeance in his eyes, just like...
So, sorry, dude. But no. Be gone.
You strike him.
What?
He is a... Yes, he's one of them.
Just rolled 2 2s in a row.
It's a Desmond.
But sadly, you wish you could have killed him. But
that's
he's
sad.
he's
Even
still
if
there.
even if they beat it -2. Oh.
Yeah, sadly. Well, it's toughness bonus. It's
True,
toughness
true.
bonus that keeps him alive with you. He looks at you with vicious, malevolent, squeaky eyes. I'm gonna fucking get you, you bastard. Casper, you're up.
I'd also just like to point out, Waldo's posting a lot of Neko stuff. Specifically gifts.
I noticed.
Sorry, what?
I noticed and I am confused by it.
To the slums of you. You'll like it there.
On the other hand, do I have a height advantage on this thing?
Yes, technically you do.
Surrender, Rat Ogre. I have the high ground.
Oh, also plus 10 against rat ogres. I keep forgetting with the NPCs.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to cast a spell. Specifically Dark Hand.
Are you gonna Fist of Corn him?
Yes, I'm going to Fist of Corn, the black rat ogre. I don't know why what came in my head there was Dark Hand, the Black Hand, for whatever reason. God damn it, Bream. The fuck? Right. First magic 3. Secondly, magic used 3. I'll roll the D10 separate. Challenge success. No. No ingredient. I rolled a 10 in there somewhere.
You have 2 10s.
Perils.
Indeed. Okay.
Perils.
Okay then. I roll into his
okay.
curse.
Luckily, you don't get another disorder, though.
Unless I get doubles. I did not. Oh.
Oh.
All animals within 10 yards of me are scared. I get this all the time.
Do rat ogres count as animals?
Oh, also,
I mean, they're not
Aurelia.
as intelligent.
Wow.
Is it Aurelia? Yeah.
That's an insult
No,
to
sorry.
Black.
Yep.
Livia. No, not Livia. The mage, the red-headed mage. You have a spirit that you can place down. Lyciara. You have a spirit that you can place down.
Oh, do you mean Grim?
Yes. That is Barkspawn.
Okay, so that did go off without a hitch. So I'm now going to use my other half action to punch this in the face.
Sure. You get a plus 10 for the height advantage, and a plus 10 for the size of the creature.
And a plus 10 for the hand.
Street fight. Oh yeah, the hand.
So plus 30.
That is correct.
Told you. I told you.
Wow.
You just glance off and smack yourself in the face.
I can't use my lucky charm because I've already used my ring, right?
No, you can use both of them.
Okay, so I'm going to use that now. So thank you for the ring. It was very, very helpful.
It's alright.
Wow. Okay.
And now I need
yourself.
You're fine.
Oh dear. It is a rare occasion. It is a very rare occasion, but it does happen from time to time.
Wow.
You
Casper,
tempted fate by
you fall
thanking
down.
me.
As you swing for the rat ogre, it just kind of bobs back a little bit, and you overextend, missing the creature and coming off balance and falling off the wall. It now has a plus 20 to hit you.
Yep. What comes around goes around, I guess.
Wilhelmer,
Well,
you are up.
yes, that is true. And I wish to charge this poor miserable rat.
You may indeed.
Remember me, bitches? Now where's... here's the main event.
You strike the poor creature in the leg. He does get a dodge, but you roll damage anyway.
It's not a lot. Also, he gets -10 because it's fast. but like that's not a lot of
And
damage.
sadly, he steps
Yeah.
aside, just nimbly, just
Damn
like swirling and pirouetting
It was
as they do.
supposed to be a glorious return, and you are dodging my blows.
I'd like to point out actually, it wasn't me thanking Ragnar that jinxed it. It was Waldo yourself, because every time I posted a gif of Casper jumping, you would respond with him falling.
Yeah.
And what just happened? I fell. Thank you for jinxing.
You're welcome. What can I say?
Nervous hissing.
You're welcome.
Question: is this a wall? I don't remember. Or can I see these two?
You can technically see them. Like they're bobbing. Well, you can see one of them. You can't see. Like the dwarf with the banner is kind of just round the corner, out of sight. But you can see the one that Wilhelmer attacked.
I'm going to move forward then, calmly. Half action over here. Boop. And I'm going to cast Magic Armor on myself. Oh, it's been so long. Sure, why not? No channeling. Yep. Not great, but it went through. So now I have an invisible magic armor. That's it for this area for now.
Fair enough. Livia, you're up.
I still need to roll the channel from last turn.
Sure.
I'm going to cast Etheric Armor on myself.
That would be a success.
And then I'm going to quick draw my whip and whip at the Skaven below me.
You sure?
Sorry, but channeling is a half action.
I
Oh,
did
yeah.
it the last turn.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
Oh,
you climbed
okay,
up
sorry.
and channeled last
I
time.
only expend
Yeah.
a half action this turn so far.
Okay, sorry.
And I missed.
Sadly, he looks up at you now with vengeful, hideous peepers. Not impressed. Not happy. Our poor NPCs. They have been cut down to limited numbers. They're all in combat, so Ted can only... Sorry, Bill can only do... Well, no, he will do an aimed shot then. He'll help his fellow peasant. He will do an aimed shot, so that's plus 20, minus 20. He fires. Please don't hit your friend. That's by 1 degree of failure. That's by 1 degree of failure.
He
Son
hits
of a
his
bitch.
friend.
God damn you. He shoots Ted in the ass for 5. I think Ted's alright. I think his armor and toughness cover... Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Ed, no.
Yeah, fortunately no armor piercing on this one. Right, now I've got some little squeakers who are hiding somewhere. Oh no, that's him. Okay, so he goes to the side, and then he does a climb sheer surface. To climb sheer surface. He only gets a plus 10 because they are smaller. They find it a lot more difficult. So he comes to here, climbs up, and is now in combat with Livia. Or he's in combat range. The other little squeakers. So I don't think you'd be able to see, so you're going to move up by half. And then let's see. No, building in the way. Building in the way. Building in the way. Maybe, but in combat, so he's going to move his full move. No, I don't want to inspect. No. Doing that. There we go. The other little squeaker who's in combat with Ted. Please do not get hit, Ted. This would be very bad. He is going to use his fortune point because I'm still playing the Skaven. Oh god, Ted. Ted, parry. Ted, parry. Please parry. He parries! Okay. I don't want to get hit by a weeping blade, or a warp blade, rather. So Ted, you get to twacker the thing. He's going to do a swift attack. Come on. He hits both times, but the Skaven does have warp blades, so he can parry, and he gets a +10 with a defensive weapon. So he parries one of the attacks, but the other one does get through. So dear old Teddy boy. Righteous! Yes! Oh, I'm so glad this is coming out for the NPCs that I like. Right, he's got 50-50. Ah, he fails. He fails, but still, 14 damage done to the Scurrier Specialist.
They've gotten as many Oryx Furies as we do on average.
It's kind of shocking how many I've got this turn. I think he killed it. They don't have any armor, do they? But they have one, so he kills it exactly. I did make the Skaven a little bit better. They are a little bit better. They're not amazing, but okay. So a hidden unit makes its attack, bites down on item. I'll do the toughness test now, actually. +20. Succeeds on a 1. I should have saved that bastard roll. Okay, so he gets 2. He can't do that. He does have that. And he gets a +3. He succeeds. Casper. You were struck by warp lightning.
Oh.
Glory to the Hornrad, and mutations will come for you, but only if you repost Buenos Dias man things in this thread.
Is it bad?
You are struck for 11 damage. It's okay. He'll be back. Did I miss a Skaven? I feel as if I've missed one, because there's one that's still hidden. No, there he is. Okay, so we're on to the Pack Masters, although a lot of their pack have died. And Carla will be happy the Plague Rats were killed by the peasants. Okay. Squeakrat time. Some people can hear some things moving in the house. He has to do a command check, otherwise he succeeds. You are in combat with a dwarf. You're no longer outnumbering them, so this might go wrong. He does a fury attack. So he gets to attack with his tail. So punch dagger and tail. Misses them both. Fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. So
I did this.
Casper.
Real quick. Did the Clan Squire guy take his 1d10 +1 damage? because he rolled a 1 in the spell test.
Oh yes, he did. So he will. I think it's only 1 damage. Because
No, it's
plus
damage
1.
1, so it's 1d10 plus 1.
But then that would mean warp tokens give magic +3, not a +3 to the magic. So like +3 to the damage to the magical dice.
No, that's how the damage thing works in Warhammer Fantasy, because you roll 1d10 plus your strength bonus for all the weapons in the on the table.
It's like
As
with
well as-
all of the damage spells we've done are like damage X.
Yeah. See, like it says damage 5. That's just 1d10 plus 5. If you hover over the damage bit at the bottom.
Yeah, but I didn't think that counted for ingredients, things like that as well.
It depends. If it's the ingredient, it just adds it. It's just like ingredient
Well, 'cause
just adds 3 to
It
your magic.
says in the rule book that it adds +3 to the next cast. Well, no, to the next casting roll. So I guess it's just a +3 bonus.
That's why fall damage is so deadly, because it's 1d10 plus 3 for 3 meters fall.
Yep.
This Skaven could just straight up have killed himself whilst doing a decent chunk of damage to you, Casper.
Yeah, Casper, you got hit for 11 magical damage.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was muted. I said yes, and I'm down to 15, or I'm down to 16.
I'm tankier than our vampire. Good to know.
Oh dear God, I moved the map by accident.
Oh no.
Hang
Oh
on.
no.
Sorry.
Oh, I've moved so many things by
Control
accident.
Z to the rescue.
There we go.
Control Z, Control Z.
No. I was able to move it back into place because I have a couple of items that line everything up. Fortunately, am I on the right one? Yes, I am on the right one. Right, so half move, and bites down on item. Actually, he's got another half move. Never mind. Hang on, is it a half action or full action? Oh no, it's a full action. Hang on, move back. Move back, you little squeaker. Can you reach him? Yes, you can. So, bite down on item. And he succeeds, but he nearly killed himself. Casper, you're hit by another 10.
Sorry, what?
You're hit by another 10. Another warp blight. Oh, fuck, it kills him. Hang on a minute. Does it negate toughness bonus? Does it negate toughness bonus? I don't think it does, because it doesn't say that
If it
it...
negates toughness bonus, I'm dead.
It's so I.
Yeah,
I don't
says
say
it
I
under
don't
say
raw
it
warp
does
stone.
have.
Under raw,
Yeah, but
raw, it does.
You're talking about the
but-
warpstone token you just ate.
Yeah.
It might.
that might, yeah.
No, because this is refined. So it only says that he takes it on a... So for one, he needs to do a toughness check anyway. So he will gain a mutation. It specifically states it in unrefined warpstone. So you take a 1d10 plus 3, regardless of armor or toughness. It doesn't say that in refined warpstone tokens, so I'm going to give him his toughness, not his armor, but that still means he has 3 HP.
Do you even take damage from a warpstone token?
Yes, if you get a 1. If you get a 1 if you get a 1 in the casting, you take damage.
Yeah, you're talking about the spell. Yeah, no. For devouring a token, you don't actually take damage. You just take the toughness test. But for the spell, yes, you do take damage if you roll a 1 in the casting. Imagine if he got two ones.
No, that's only if he has a Warpstone token, and he gets a 1. He has to take the damage. He doesn't get the damage just for casting the spell. It's only because they're ingesting Warpstone.
Oh, they're only casting these spells through Warpstone token.
No. So they have a special ability that lets them cast the spell, but they can cast the spell regardless. They have magic points to do it. The Warpstone gives them a bonus, and that's what makes them take the damage on a roll of 1.
Okay.
So if a 1 comes up in their casting number, they take... well, I thought it was 1 damage, but I guess it's 1d10. But he's literally just rolled a 10, so he took 11 damage. So I'm going to give him his toughness bonus. Which basically means this applies to you guys as well. You will get your toughness bonus, unless it specifically states it. And it does specifically state it in the unrefined. So he has 3 HP. But he has hit you for 10. But you can also see them now. Hey, they just saw you casting spells. Also, if you do awareness checks during combat and you succeed, you do notice people who are hidden.
Yeah, but I'm kind of focusing on...
Oh no! It's just no one's done any awareness checks since getting into battle. That's how the Skaven got to Aurelia. That's how the Skaven got to below Livia.
I haven't exactly had a chance. I leaped through a window and then got charged by a rogue.
Oh no! You're meant to take that. You're meant to go. Okay, I get to the window. I look through the window. So yeah, it's fair enough. You guys want to get into combat. NPCs are dying. That's all part of the game. But yeah, if you want to get around hidden opponents, you do need to do awareness checks.
Yeah.
And I have even been saying, oh, yep, they're hidden. No one does it. Technically, that you should get surprised, but I'm not that cruel.
Ragnar just wants to help his people. He just leaped through a window. He doesn't care what's on the other side.
He spends a turn.
Where are the spellcasters? Because I still can't see them on the map.
Spellcasters? No, they're these ones. They're the Scaria specialists. They have an item that allows them to do warp lightning. There are no grey seers on the map, if that's what you're asking.
Ah, okay.
Also, they're no longer hidden. That one reloads, because I'm pretty sure he took a shot last time. This one is going to carry on attacking the one dwarf that they're trying to gang up on, but not really successfully doing it. He's going to do a fury attack as well to get his tail attack in. So the punch dagger does hit. We'll give him his roll. He only gets a 6. It won't go through his armor or toughness, so I'm not even going to bother rolling for him. He just takes it. This molder is going to... Oh, he failed badly. Okay, so he's going to let some other Skaven take command of that. Not the whole map. I got to zoom in. Too many Skaven, too bigger of a map. He failed, so he's going to come over here to deal with that dwarf. Even though that dwarf did just knock the head off of a... God damn it, he failed as well. He's going to try and get closer so he can try and take control next turn. Yeah, even though they saw a dwarf just hammer a rat ogre's head off. Not the smartest. Where the bloody hell is this one? Is this the one up by... Oh, it is. What weapon does the Packmaster have? I think he's got a whip. He's got a whip and a punch dagger. He's going to charge in with his punch dagger. Yeah. Hang on. To front. Oh, not you, not you. Oh, I can't grab the Skaven anymore. Come over here, dead one. So the Packmaster charges in with his punch dagger. And can he damage? He gets a plus 30 because you're on the ground, Casper. He does strike at you. You can parry if you wish,
What was the negative here?
There is a negative 20 because you are laying on the ground.
Do I have the power or can I dodge?
Sorry, there's a minus 10 to your parry because you're on the ground. There's a minus 20 to your dodge.
I'll do a dodge. I didn't know that. Alright.
9 damage. Ooh, 9 damage is done. To your right arm, but I'm pretty sure that won't do anything to you.
Okay. Does that even affect me because it's not a magical
No,
weapon?
it's not a magical weapon, so it doesn't affect you.
Okay.
Humperdinck's going over the table. Let's give him a. Oh, he gets a 94. No, he's going to use a. He's going to use Lucky Charm. He gets a 53. That's good enough to step over a table. That is his turn now. Ragnar, you're up. You can take another willpower test to try and snap out of it.
Yay. I just realised I'm meant to be getting a plus 10 to this because stout-hearted. Because I'm a dwarf.
Cool.
I'm going to spend my last fortune point. So D100 to see what I get. Please don't be a negative thing. That does not look good. Oh! You do us all proud. You recover 1d5 wounds, regardless of your level of injury. I'll do the other willpower test now.
Not bad.
And I succeed the willpower test.
So you have snapped out of it. You can take your turn as usual.
How do I roll 1d5? Is it /R or is it R/? In Roll 20, I never remember.
/R.
/R.
Okay, thank you.
I should have given one of them Dwarf Slayer. Sadden.
Hey, I've
Wow,
healed those
5.
2 wounds. It was fairly unnecessary, to be fair. And I'm going to swift attack this bastard. He scratched my armor.
Sure, you can do that.
So all 3 of my attacks are going into him.
You do get a plus 10 because he's large.
Yeah. That is the wrong one. Almost did the wrong weapon. He dummy thick.
Well, he's a rat ogre, so yeah, he literally is dummy thick.
Don't know why that rolled there. That wrote there. 1 hit, 2
It does
hit.
sometimes.
It's
Free hit.
suspiciously Skaven though. Hit hits right on.
I know. I saw that. I was like, what?
He gets to parry one of them. He fails.
So,
Roll off me some damage.
oh, that doesn't look good.
No.
Nope, that was a 1 and a 2. Skaven E on that one. God damn it, stop my low rolls, son of a bitch!
Oh, glorious. Glorious. Okay.
This is why impact is good.
Now you know how I feel. Especially since I rolled a 2 and a 2 with impact.
Oh yeah, that must have hurt. I rolled a 1 and a 2, and then a 1 and a not great, and then a 1 and another not great. So 9, 13, 12.
So you do some massive blows. They might not feel massive, but with each cut, you can see that you... Yes, with each cut, you can see that you do damage, and it does go through its toughness. By the end of your flurry of attacks, the creature does look very, very wounded, but not dead.
Okay.
Dimzid is going...
I've just pissed it off, basically.
Little bit.
I felt a few ribs crack, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh, Dimzid has a target, and that target could attack his squeeze, so he's going to take this opportunity. Dimzid, you're not shooting into combat anymore. You've got another 2 shots because you took 2 aim shots. So yeah, he's got 2 shots. Swift attack. Fire! Fire! To the head. Marvelous. And then damage. Oh. Sadness.
But
I
not being
was-
cursed.
God, man.
I was hoping. So
Shouldn't that be armor piercing though?
it's a repeater gun, so no.
Ah,
No, it's only the Hockland.
okay.
So against his toughness, he's not doing much, I'm afraid.
Unless Dimzad has the +1 armor piercing thingy.
That's probably why I think it should be armor piercing, because you have that, so everything you shoot at, I'm like, oh,
No,
it should
it's
just
her-
have armor
that's her
piercing.
arrows. That's her arrows. Also, are you?
No,
No, it's her bow.
There-
One thing I do like about the
Oh.
new fantasy game, elf bows don't do armor piercing. Elf arrows do armor piercing. So it means they can get broken. I like that rule. It may be a rule that comes in.
There is a talent that does armor piercing as well, I think.
There is, I have it. Which is why I do 2 armor piercing. Sure shot.
Carla, you're up. Oh, lolly Carla.
Thank you when you do that.
Ah, we are here. Your turn.
Can I see this Skaven from here?
But it's Carla, so you gotta go to the top of the map. No. Oh, hang on, sorry, the one on the wall. Yes, you can. Sorry, the one on the wall. Yes.
wall. That's Carla. Well, in which case, he's hopefully getting lightning bolted. Rolling his Warhammer, but yep.
Yep, that is a success with no doubles.
That's 14 damage.
So 13 damage as a bolt of lightning. Unlike the Skavens.
I need to actually. I am adding the Mighty Missile afterwards. Because I would.
Unlike the Skavens, your lightning is quite blue and quite nice. Unlike their foul green shit. You zap him and he falls off the wall. He's very much dead.
Yay!
Thank you.
Would you like to move? Because you still have a half action.
No, I intended to move where I am.
Oh, you did move. Okay, sorry. I must have been scrolling up at the time.
It's fine. It's getting quite late and there are a lot of pieces on this board.
Yeah, I'm realizing that I probably should have let you guys start inside of the building. Rat Ogre on NPC. He's again going to go with the smash because I like the smash. Although you can't do multi-attacks with the smash. God damn it, he misses. Should have done multi-attacks. You're dead. Yeah, sadly getting all the NPCs from last season into a battle added a lot more on. Hang on a minute. Where's this one? Oh, it's the one with Casper. So, Casper, you get attacked by Rat Ogre. They're going to be very confused when this doesn't really do anything to you.
You know, I just heard that Casper got attacked by a cougar, and I was briefly very concerned.
So, as this Rat Ogre brings its massive how do you say this? Can't even remember. As this Rat Ogre puts his hands together, raises them above his head and brings it down onto Casper's chest, Casper digs into the ground ever so slightly. You feel ribs break, but as soon as the pressure's off, there's no pain, there's no agony, there's no deformity. The Rat Ogre looks quite stupefied.
Good.
Why he not flat?
If only they could talk. If only.
So that's what his Packmaster's thinking anyway.
Yes, that is 100% what he's like, oh shit.
His Packmaster just leaned down and stabbed me in the chest as well, so.
Yes, he's also like, this thing did die. It not die now.
Yep.
David's going to go through the building. I'll give him a little bit extra. I'll give him an extra 1. Blackhand, you're up.
He could have pole vaulted over the fucking wall.
I'm now just imagining just a streak of David flying through the air as he pole vaults.
It would have been amazing.
Please don't shoot me in the back.
The Rat Ogre is in combat, so you take a -20 to shooting the Rat Ogre.
I mean, I still need to set up the gun, so we can't shoot this.
Sure.
It's fine. Just said, you'll probably do quite a lot of damage
Was it
to
a
me.
full turn or a half turn?
It's a free action to set up the aiming stick,
Oh,
because you've got a best quality one.
right. Let me see.
But if you want to attack the Rat Ogres with ranged weapons, you still have to do a fear test.
I know. I would like to shoot this rat.
Sure. You can do that.
Half aim. Aiming stick is set up.
Sure. You strike him, roll damage.
I hit him for
11
11
damage. A nice powerful hit. I believe the Hockland has armor piercing. I'm pretty sure it does.
Impact and unreliable. No armor piercing.
Oh boy.
Do you have sure shot, Robbie?
No.
Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, what?
Master Gunner I have, and special weapon gunpowder.
Interesting. Okay. So you do 11 damage. He has 1 armor. So you strike him, blood flies from the wound, but he still stays standing. Unfortunately, much like your dwarven cousin Ragnar, you almost got it, but not quite. Yeah, he's going to do a smash again. I like the smash. Ragnar, would you like to parry?
Yes, I will.
There's a +10.
Awesome. I'm just trying to double check.
Ooh. Oh my god, he got 2 10s. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. This is bad. This is really bad, even if I parry. I'm tempted to dodge instead. Because that way I don't break something that's really expensive. I don't know. What do I parry for the almost guaranteed not get hurt, or dodge to avoid monetary
Well,
costs?
the question you need to ask, do you want to pay a couple of hundreds of gold?
You know what I think you should do? I think you should be a big dwarf and take the hit and just smile.
Yeah, but that's still gonna hurt my armor.
I mean, do you like your wounds?
I'm
I'll
gonna
try to glue you back together.
No, okay, now. Instead of
I'm gonna
managing,
try.
just
gonna
think of
try
it
not.
like this. What would you do? As, as Ragnar.
Yeah, a big meaty fucking rat ogre doing essentially a hammer smash onto my head. I'm gonna try and step out the way of that. In fairness. So yeah, I'm gonna try and dodge. Luckily I've got the ring. If this fails. Please don't fail. Oh, it's slow because it's a +10. It's fine. I'm fine. Jesus fuck.
Oh.
It would have failed its fury anyway. So as it comes in to smash down on top of you, you just dive out of the way, do a little roll, and get back on your feet before being struck. However, our poor NPCs. I'm gonna do a fury attack. See if that does any better. No, it doesn't. I probably should have aimed. Gonna smash. Never mind. The NPCs might live for longer. Our dwarf is going. Our dwarf of the hour, at the very least, is going to strike again with his hammer. Holy shit! He only just hits.
Hit, right arm. Yes.
So double 15s. If he doesn't dodge out the way.
What's with all these doubles being rolled now? All the doubles get rolled for damage and not for the spell casting.
But he does parry. So unfortunately, and just on as well, he just gets his blade there. Oh, hang on, I rolled the wrong one. Okay, never mind. We'll now do the dwarf veteran. Oh yeah, it should have been the dwarf veteran first because he was eating up his parry. Huh. Hey, Willie, I can't parry this one, you wee little fuck. Oh, look, another righteous.
Oh god.
That's a lot of righteous furies in one game.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Very little of them
they've
have
been
been
on
ours.
the right people though, because the Skaven have been rolling a lot of dice as well.
Are you saying the rat ogre is the right?
Yes. I mean, the Rat Ogre did just double Ulrich Fury me.
True.
Yeah, but that's the only Ulrichs that the Skaven have had, and they've had a lot of rolls as well.
I suppose it is the right person because they doubled Ulrich on the one. One, it used up all the Ulrichs, and two, it used up on the person that was going to dodge it.
Yeah. And to be fair, the Skaven is the whole thing about quantity as a quality all of its own. They don't need to Ulrich. They just throw so many at you that they will eventually.
So how are we all doing for time, people?
I have some time left.
I'm golden.
I'm good.
I'm doing okay.
I should be going similar-ish.
One more round, at least.
Okay, we'll go for one more round, and then we will call it. So, Aurelia, you're up.
Okay. Although I do want to help Ragnar over here. Is this a massive? Is this right
Yes.
here a massive pillar that blocks my vision?
Yes.
In this case, I'm just going to half move down. Here.
Sure.
Boop. And I'm gonna do an awareness or perception check.
Sure.
Do you want to stick Ragnar on the back of the head with an arrow again, do you?
Yeah, please don't, because you did
So
almost kill me.
as you perceive the battle, the field, you can see pretty much everything from where you are and with what everyone else has seen. You don't see any hidden enemies skulking around.
Okay.
Or you
That's, that's unfortunately all I can do right now.
Sadly, they all made their moves. But good
Don't
move
kill
anyway.
Seal the goddamn ogre from me.
Sorry, buddy, but get ready, it's coming.
Casper,
Don't.
your turn. If you have leap up, you can get up as a free action,
going
otherwise
to,
it's a half action.
Pardon?
You have fallen down, you are prone. So to get up, if you have
I
leap
know.
up, it's free.
I'm down because I'm using a full action for this.
No, it's a half action to get up.
Yeah, I'm staying lying down. I'm because I'm using a full action to cast a spell on the battle.
Okay.
So, I'm dead in the eyes of the battle. This. I think I'm lagging out a little bit.
A little bit, but I had a problem earlier, so it's fine.
Yep. I stare the rat ogre right in the eyes and say, "Rip out your throat." He has to make 2 willpower saving throw, or 2, or he doesn't.
Okay. He's not immune to the lure of the 4. So 2 willpower tests. This is not going to go well. Fail.
So the first one means he has to follow my order, but because it's suicidal, he has to get another evil.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Did you just order him to commit seppuku, basically?
I'm going... How much health does it have? So it's going to attack itself. It can't rip out its own throat in one turn.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured it would just be
So
like
it
self-attack.
will do a fury attack on its throat. Yeah, I think that's the best way to make the order clear. It'll get a +10 because it's large and it's attacking itself. So okay, so it hits itself twice. So it does 2 lots of damage. Sadly, it only does a 1 for the first. But it does some damage to itself as it starts ripping at its own throat. Not enough to kill it, but enough to at least have blood gushing from its throat.
And as a free action, I'm revealing the vampire image.
Sure. Okay.
So if they can see me and they're not fearless, it's a fear test.
Right. Oh. Wilhelma, you're up.
Alright, I have a quick question. How do I have 2 attacks? How do I do that? Do I just
Swift attack.
twice?
Nope. You just declare I'm doing a swift attack, and you do your attack actions with no bonuses except from size or magical.
Then I am doing a swift attack against this guy.
Yep. 2 flat attacks.
Oh yeah, no getting a bonus because swift attack.
No, you get
No,
gang
you
up
do
bonus.
get. You would get a +10 for the ganging up.
So double headshot.
Double heads. Okay. Roll me damage. He does get a parry for 1.
Sorry, disregard that. That's a shield. I don't use a shield anymore.
You don't need it.
So he parried one of them. So, oh, hang on. -10. Yeah. So he parried one of them, even with a -10. But the other one does get through. So the 11 does go through. He's already taken damage, so you skewer him straight in between the eyes. Your rapier.
With the eye.
Yep, straight out the eye.
For the soft tissue.
Through the back of the head first, because he's not facing you. So you went through his skull, out his eye.
A brilliant display of skill.
You may have avoided your first attack, but a second. Lysiara, you're up.
Sorry, Waldo, but this may be it for your red
Don't.
ogre.
Don't steal my rat ogre, because if we become a slayer, that can count as my thing. God damn it.
Sorry, buddy.
Just kill anything else. There's a rat right there. Kill the rat.
This is just gonna shoot the fuck out of my lawn, and I'm gonna cast Fiery Blast.
Damn it.
So,
Kill the rat, not the ogre, please.
just ingredients. I'm not channeling. Nope. I am using the spicy stuff. So it's this, which is very bad.
They
Plus
just can't see each other.
1d10.
They're just out of range.
That's
Just roll
actually
double.
not a pass, but I
That's
think
two
I can roll
doubles.
one of these.
You just rolled doubles. Double
Yep,
ones.
I did.
So you
And
now
double
get
4.
double 1s and double 4s. 2 rolls, please.
Yeah, hold up, dude. I have to check one thing because I think I can reroll one of those as the familiar. Or is it?
What, for your Raven?
Yeah, the Raven. Voice of Reason. I can reroll one of the dices. So I'm gonna reroll one of the ones.
Nah, full. Nah, full. Yes! Yes!
That's actually a triple instead of two. No, instead of two. So
And
but that makes the spell go
so
through.
good.
no,
So good.
don't steal, you bastard!
I want to see
I'm
I
going
want to
to
see a
use-
minor incursion happen here.
That's a major. That's on the major table, isn't it? Major.
That's the,
extended.
no, it's not the
it's
major
not.
one. It's only 3
No.
doubles.
You elven
Oh,
pig.
sorry, not
that's a
3
triple.
doubles. It's a
Double.
triple.
Yeah, that's a triple.
Yeah,
Where
because
is
he
the
took
spell?
away one of the
Okay.
ones.
Yeah, magic.
It's a
major.
it's a
It's
quadruple.
minor, major, and catastrophic, isn't that?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I put them in a different wording in my head. So yeah, then it would be major.
Okay, so the first 5 go to the big guy, and the last 2 go to the small guy.
Bitch, you bastard.
Sorry, dude. It's Luciara. It's what she does.
Why?
What she does.
'Cause if I go slay her, I need to slay an ogre, okay?
She's a
I'm sorry,
cunt.
buddy.
God damn it.
And since that was, I can substitute that. Never mind. That's still a 6 damage in the last one.
No, you can't. You
now-
can't substitute degrees of success or anything like that.
Yeah, sorry. It's been a very long time since I played her.
No, quite alright.
I don't think I can do anything to stop the incursion. So Where is it?
Roll. Nah, fool. Nah, fool. Nah, fool.
Cinches
I'd never get to see triples ever.
This is major extended and bloop.
Oh.
That's the same one that.
Fuck it, I don't care about that.
The other week, didn't it?
That's weak. So.
Didn't you?
I
do
don't
that
think
one?
you can cast spells with that. If
Excuse
that's
me?
one of your arms. Because you need to be able
I
to
can still
move your
cast.
arms to cast spells.
Yeah,
It
you need to
doesn't-
do
it's
semantic.
random.
You need to do
Oh.
semantic gestures with your arms, so that would stop you
Yeah.
from
I
casting.
mean, it's one of my limbs and it's rolled randomly, so
So 1, 2 is your
alright.
arms. 1, 2 is your arms, left and right. 1 being left, 2 being right, and same for the legs.
Sure.
So 1d4, please.
My
Damn
right
it,
leg
it's your
is
right
currently
leg.
numb.
So no. It is twisted in the form of chaos. You know, it's not just frozen. Your leg has twisted
Sorry.
up, folded in on itself, trying to make the circles of Nurgle. So it's currently in a horrible. You're in pain, and it is so uncomfortable. It's like the worst cramp you've ever
he's
had.
not in
It's
pain.
not painful.
It's actually not painful. It actually says it in
Although
the
not
thing.
painful.
It's
Okay,
just
it's like the
frozen
worst.
in unnatural
It's like the
position.
worst
It's
cramp
really
you've ever
awkward.
had, minus the pain. You are now standing on one leg.
It's fine. I did my part.
One. Meh.
Oh, God.
Disgusting. So Ragnar has just seen fire bolts come flying from in front of him, striking the 2 creatures in front of him, but setting them ablaze.
Aurelia, that was mine, you elven. Wait, fire. That's not normally what you do.
It's out of character, sorry, buddy, but
I know.
I
Lydia,
can't meta
you are now up.
get that again.
He still blames Aurelia straight off the bat, though.
I will
Good.
add this, by the way, Jim. You have let your allies die. There are two of your NPCs who are fighting 2 rat ogres, and you went for
Yeah,
the one
you
that
could've
was
helped them
surrounded by
out.
people. Just to clarify
You mean
that.
the one? You mean the ones down here?
No, I mean the ones in here. Bill and Ted are in here fighting for their lives.
I can't
you-
see through the window.
you-
Sorry, buddy, but I can't see through the door.
You can
I
hear
don't
the
know that.
fighting. You can hear Ted and Bill and Ted crying out and fighting. Don't you swine that
I mean,
way.
yes, but one thing at a time.
If they die, it'll be on her Ned. Livia. Oh, you've moved up. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up.
So we come over to Ted, who is still fighting for his life. Sorry, Bill. He shoots. Oh, hang on. He shoots at the Molder Packmaster, who is at the back. He's gonna risk it. He hasn't got many arrows left, but he's gonna do a swift attack. Try and get. Oh, you missed twice. That's not good. Oh, actually, no. We'll go past. So. There are going to be a few rats being removed from the turn order.
Hello.
Yep, Ice is here. So, clan specialist. Damn it! It's only at 10. But I like being up here. Being up here is much better. Yes. Okay, then we will fight magic with magic, I suppose. Yeah. Nah, fuck it. He's going to bring out the rifle. So he quick draws his rifle, takes aim, and shoots the elf thing that used magic.
That hits, and
take 9.
Using the lucky charm on the Ciara to block that.
Sure. So the warp round pings off of something metal on your person. The Skaven hisses and looks very annoyed at himself and the fates.
I probably hear a voice in my head saying, "Ow, that hurts."
1d10, please, to see if it breaks.
Nope.
It does not break. Actually, you hear a voice attached to the side of your belt going, "Well, that was fucking lucky." He walks across the bar. Fuck it, he's going to walk across the bar. The crossbowman's not meant to be on the bar, he's behind it. I am going to have to give him a willpower test. He's going to use his his fortune points to re-roll his willpower. Come on. Oh, he fails by 1. Okay, he doesn't approach Rat Ogre. He stays right where he is. Knees shaking a little bit. Not quite sure what he can do. So, Clan Skaria. How well is the battle going for the Skaven? How well is it going? There are still a number of them, but they have lost a large number of their troops. But not enough. So he can't exactly shoot at a target that's surrounded by a rat ogre and other individuals, and they can't see that you're not taking any damage. They just see a rat ogre pummeling you. So who else could be taken? We're going to do a climb sheer surface. 17. He gets down. Oh, hang on. I've done the wrong one there.
There is a dwarf standing in the open field.
He gets down and he comes around. Okay. Make sure it's the right one. Wrong one, and you should be up there. Let me just make sure of this. Nope, they can go further.
Yes, you are?
No, sorry, they can go 15. Humperdinck is going to have words with you, Black Hand.
With me? Why?
Because you let these things sneak up on him.
Ah, 12. He takes control. Okay, he's going to move in. This one needs to attack the dwarf thing, although his friend has died. I'm wondering if he should run. We'll do a fury attack, so he gets to do multiples. Fuck me. I did make the Skaven a little bit better as well, which is the saddest thing. Are you? Yes, good. You're there.
I mean, how am I supposed to notice Skaven when I'm looking through a scope? In my defense.
With your eyes.
I might not need to roll stealth checks anymore. What's the range on this thing? Oh, 48? Yeah, cool. Black hand, you get shot at. You were hit in the left arm. Sorry, not Black Hand, Ragnar.
Oh no. Okay. Fuck. That actually just hurt me.
Oh.
Does that go through your armor?
Just.
Can I get a toughness test, please?
Sure. Which resists some magic mana?
Mutation.
Damn it. I still have my ring.
You do.
I don't need it.
You're successful. You do not
Corn
mutate,
is happy with me.
but you do take damage nonetheless.
Yeah, take. Is it just AP1?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
This Skaven has reloaded, so he takes aim and fires at the spellcaster. Isiara, you're shot by another Skaven.
Oh
You
shit!
take 8 damage.
That actually hits me, but does nothing to me because of my magic resistance.
There is -1 AP to that.
Oh shit! That actually was 1 damage then.
Toughness test, please.
Okay. Great.
Oh, mutations. Mutations out the bottom.
Come on. Don't fuck with me.
Yeah, so.
I'm going to... Oh, that's the wrong... thing. I'm going to use one of my fate points of fortune. Because I don't want a mutation.
My rogue.
I got the table up.
Yep.
Aw.
I'm good.
Oh, sadness. You could have breathed fire. You could have done something awesome.
I can already do that, though.
Roll a D1000. I want to see what you would have got.
Oh. For what?
D1000. Was D1000 or D10,000? It was D1000.
22.
Wow.
Oh. Sorry, actually, I'm scrolling down. 2 seconds.
I also just want to see what I would have got.
You would have become an albino.
I'm technically already pale as Lysiara, but...
Right.
It would have made the difference between your hair and the rest of you even more.
Casper, one of the enemies attacking you disengages. Humperdinck takes out his pistol.
Oh no, what Ragnar would have got.
Oh no, I misread. You were 1 off the... So what you actually got was Fetid Touch. So I think that's like a Nurgle touch thing.
Yeah.
The other one I thought you got was Flaming Skullface.
Oh my god, that would have been awesome!
I don't think the other dwarves would have thought so.
fucking turn into Ghost Rider.
Just
Humperdinck shoots this Skaven and kills him. Bloody Blackhand, aren't you supposed to be protecting me?
Kinda hard to notice something sneaking into your back when you're looking through a scope.
He walked straight up to me. He wasn't sneaking. Ragnar, it's your turn.
Oh.
sorry, was just in the middle of a coughing fit.
Same.
I can hear still fighting and commotion from in here, right? In the pub.
Yes, much screaming can be heard coming from the pub.
I'm gonna sprint into there. Or can I just want to see if I can actually... I can just about running leap into the pub. So, because I'm assuming this is a door. Is this a door? Or a window?
Window, but you can leap through it.
If I make this test, I can leap through it. Gonna try.
Nah, fool. Nah, fool. Oh.
Just.
I have a hilarious idea. Oh, I want it to be my turn next. God damn it.
Surprise! I'm still chanting the war chant after I cussed Liliana out for stealing from me.
Dimzid spends... I think he spends like the next 3 actions reloading. Carla, you are up.
Just running. And on that, I'm gonna pop out now, if you don't mind.
Okay, dude.
Sorry.
We'll see you next time.
We.
Bye.
See you, dude.
That's good to know.
Carla's still well protected, so I can't even aim at her. So Mr. Rattoga on the civilian, well, on the mercenary. 2 claw smash.
Thank God.
No. Oh, I can't believe those mercenaries have survived this long. I'm actually really impressed.
I might be able to kill a rat ogre without someone stealing it.
I still have vision of that ogre.
Don't do this to me.
Oh, I just closed the character sheet by accident.
I'll
in my
keep this
haste.
one over here alive for you, Waldo.
Just kite it round everyone and bring it to me.
That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm going to control it.
Just like some black alley deal, just get it to crawl to space it can't get hurt by anyone else.
Does the spell last only 1 turn, Casper?
Basically, that was its turn. I forced it to use its 1 turn to do that thing, and then it can act whatever, however next.
Okay, so it's going to... I mean, it's stupid. It doesn't understand that you can't be hurt. So it's going to attack you again.
No, that's the thing. Technically, that used up its turn.
No, but it's been a full turn now. It's its turn
Since
again.
I cast the spell?
Yeah, since you cast the spell on it.
Yeah,
was the last
that should
turn.
mean it used up its turn this round.
This is its first turn since you cast a spell on it.
Oh, so it should have done nothing last turn, and then this turn attacked
Technically,
itself.
it shouldn't have done anything until
okay.
its turn.
Okay, I
Sorry.
get you. No worries. So it basically does what I said it did last turn, this turn. The other dwarf
Sorry
is
about that.
going to... No, they're still unaware that the battle has turned. They can hear some more dwarven chanting kind of in the distance.
You say in the distance, I'm only like 20 meters away from him.
You are a lot closer. Jesus Christ. You are a lot closer now, I will admit.
I mean, the runesmith guy probably saw me just leap into the bloody pub, sprint across from where the rogue died. Oh.
Charge, David! Charge! Your little pissed up brain.
Do something good, David.
He is. He's protecting his lord. He gets a +10. He's going to use a fortune point.
Hey, he actually hit.
He hit!
He hit!
Roll
And it's
damage.
-10 to be parried.
Well, you're only going to do 9, David. You won't do a massive amount, but...
I mean, he did
had a
something.
chance. He did. He did something, which is better than what
He
they
did do
normally
good.
do.
It's a strength bonus of 3. What? Like, don't be too
He
mean to the
failed.
boy.
Oh, make that visible for everyone. They failed their parry. So he does a whopping 6 damage to him.
Damn.
Nice.
A whopping 6. Blackhand, you're up.
Shoot, David,
Ah.
shoot, David, shoot, David.
Don't shoot, David.
Another child killing is born.
Around half aim. Scathing.
Oh, I was gonna say shoot David with the
There
scathing
is
bullet. That way
a
he gets
-20 because he's in combat.
Must just a half aim give me?
Well, it's -20, so if you aim with your aiming stick and everything, you get a +10 overall.
Unless you have the talent that gives you +20 when you aim.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, because it's +20, -20, and he gets a +10 for his aiming stick. So he gets a positive of +10. But if he misses
I've
by
got
1 degree,
shot
you
this
shoot
one.
David.
So with my half aim, I have +10.
No, you get a +10 overall, Albie, because you're aiming, that gives you a +20 with your gun, and then you've got an aiming stick, which gives you a +10, but there's -20. So you get +10 overall to your ballistic skill test. And you do hit him. You do not miss by 1 degree. So roll me damage.
Alright, just removed the other bullet. Shite! Yeah, ignore that. I needed to
I mean-
reload.
Oh,
Oh,
oh. Oh, David might kill the rat.
might.
Yeah, scratch all that. I spent my turn reloading.
Fair enough.
S.
That rat ogre is dead. I can't remove. There you go. I don't know why it wouldn't remove it then. The other rat ogre, who is in combat with the other crossbowman, he is going to. Again, I like the 2-handed smash. I like it a lot, but it doesn't like me.
Yeah, hammer smash is really good.
So our other dwarf is going to. Actually, he's going to do an awareness test, a perception test. He fails massively. He goes back into the line, not wanting to venture forth. However, our main line dwarf, our hero of the hour, the only dwarf that really matters, is he's going to use a fortune point. He's going to stop failing. Oh god, it got worse. Okay, they don't hear the throat singing and a guttural. No, he can see you through the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can literally see me. Saw me attack the rogue. Like,
Oh my.
they know I'm here.
He's going to come into the bar and see the bloodbath that has happened in here.
The glint of Grumrill on my wrists.
Aurelia, your turn. Oh, actually, sorry. We are at the end of the round, and as much as I would love to see the combat continue, we do have some party talk to carry on with afterwards, and we may want our other player here for that. So sadly, much sadness, we have to end it there. But it was a good game to come back to. We've done a nice 3.25 hours. It's not bad.
Only had my kills stolen once today.
I didn't say anything because I wanted to get to my turn, but god damn it.
I was technically about to say it because Warhammer is in between us.
So sadly, we do have to end it there. But I hope you all out there enjoyed this episode and are looking forward to future episodes to come. Where next week we are back to our normal schedule. So please do join us for our Dark Heresy game, which will be kicking off, where our group are going to go to a sex party. Yeah! See what kind of mischief we can get up to there.
How many demons we can summon? I mean, what?
So, I hope you've enjoyed. Take care, everyone, and as always, bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
I don't want it to end.
See ya.